Damn you, walletnook.com.
Problem?
But the online description was completely misleading. They said 8 slots plus removable ID. To any rational person, that would mean room for 9 cards. But they don't tell you the removable ID takes up 1 slot. It's a nightmare.
Okay, now, do you really need the honorary Justice League of America membership card?
It's been in every wallet I've owned since I was 5.
Why?
It says keep this on your person at all times. It's right here under Batman's signature.
Yes, sir, I understand. Classified. We'll keep it all classified. No one has to know anything about this but you and me.
What's classified?
Howard's space toilet. I'll tell you later.
Well, they've deployed our solution. Let's just all hope it works.
I don't see why I have to worry. My career's not hanging in the balance. That was a joke. It's funny because it's true.
Leonard, could you pass the soy sauce, please?
I'm sorry, were you talking to me?
Yeah, I said Leonard.
Yes, you did, didn't you?
What the hell is that?
Meatloaf?
What was it doing on the ceiling?
That's classified.
Houston International Space Station, we have a little situation up here. We'd like to make an unscheduled spacewalk.
ISS Houston, which crew members would be involved in this EVA?
Houston, we'd all like to step outside for a few minutes.
ISS, I'm afraid we can't authorize that.
Houston, this is more of an FYI call. We are basically out the door.
Hi.
Hi.
Guess what? I got the part on CSI.
Oh, boy.
Something wrong?
No. You know, congratulations. I think you'll make a great hooker.
Thank you. Hey, I gotta ask you something. How much do physicists make?
I don't know. I don't think a lot.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Well, gotta run. The guys promised to set up my satellite dish and paint my bedroom. Yay.
Hey, can I talk to you about that for a second?
About what?
Well, you know, it's just that Leonard and Howard and Raj, they aren't like other guys. They're special.
Okay, they're special. And?
Oh, let's see, how can I explain this? They don't know how to use their shields.
Shields?
Yeah, you know, like in Star Trek when you're in battle and you raise the shields. Where the hell'd that come from? Anyways, you know how guys like this are, so please don't take advantage of them.
Who says I'm taking advantage of them?
Come on, they're doing everything for you because you're leading them on.
So I let them do stuff for me. They're happy, I get stuff, who cares? And how's it any different from what you do?
Excuse me?
I've seen you around them. Are you pretending like you don't do the exact same thing?
Okay, lady, you are way out of line.
Oh, I'm out of line?
Yeah, you're out of line.
Well, what are you gonna do about it, bitch?
I like Green Lantern. I'm just saying it's pretty lame that he can be defeated by the color yellow.
Only the modern Green Lantern is vulnerable to yellow.
Golden Age Green Lantern was vulnerable to wood.
Great, so I can take them both out with a number 2 pencil?
Stupid enough to break it up. May I say you look very comely tonight?
Thank you.
You're right, this filly's been broken.
said it on DTS, didn't you?
I had to. She called me cutie.
According to Alicia's Facebook page, she's hooking up with one of the producers on CSI.
Oh, dead whore on TV, live one in real life.
Oh, great. Now she's jumping up and down on the bed. Smell of new comic books. Oh, yes.
They're on me today, boys.
Yo, Bing, have you been selling your sperm again?
No, I'm celebrating. As we speak, the space shuttle is docking at the International Space Station, where it will deploy the Wolowitz zero-gravity waste disposal system.
Get over yourself. It's a high-tech toilet.
Just think, thanks to your hard work, an international crew of astronauts will boldly go where no man has gone before.
That's supposed to be funny?
I believe it is. The combination of the Star Trek reference and the play on words involving the double meaning of the verb to go suggests that Leonard is humorously mocking your efforts in space plumbing.
Okay, make your little jokes, but of the four of us, I'm the only one making any real-world contribution to science and technology.
He's right. This is an important achievement for two reasons. Number one, and of course, number two.
Oh, clever! Playing on the use of cardinal numbers as euphemisms for bodily functions.
Helium.
Yes. Taylor Swift.
Yes. Pi.
Yes. Kardashian.
More specific?
Chloe? See, I remember because if it looks like Kim, it's Kim. If it looks kind of like Kim, it's Courtney. If it looks nothing like Kim, it's Chloe.
Oh, that's a Venn diagram. And I remember because I thought to myself, Venn, is he gonna stop talking about this diagram?
What are you guys doing?
Oh, well, we decided to use our breakfast time to expand our respective knowledge bases.
Oh, let me try. Atom of hydrogen, atom of maroon 5, mic drop.
I'm sorry, who is Mike Drop?
Oh, hey, Penny, do you want to go to the airport with me later to pick up my mother?
Sure.
Thanks.
No problem.
Hey, Penny, since you're already going to be at the airport, do I need to go?
Why don't you want to get your mother from the airport?
Well, I can do without the 40-minute car ride where she criticizes every aspect of my life.
She can cover it in a car ride? I can do 40 minutes on your posture alone.
Really want me to pick up your mother all by myself?
I just feel like it would be a good chance for you to bond.
Or a way for you to avoid her?
I don't know what he's putting on those cards, but you are smarter than ever.
Fine. If you really want me to, I will pick your mom up.
Seriously?
Yeah, you know what? She is my mother-in-law, and I'd like for us to have a good relationship.
That is very mature of you, so I'm going to go ahead and say sucker.
All right, back to learning.
Okay.
Oh, easy. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Or as I know him.
Oh, creepy old dude from Dancing with the Stars.
Ding, 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 ding!
Look at this. Elon Musk has a theory that we're all just characters in some advanced civilization's video game.
So some alien kid spent his money on the asthma and glasses upgrade for me?
Well, he doesn't say it's a good game.
All right, we got a problem.
What's up?
The Air Force contacted me about our quantum gyroscope. They want to have a meeting.
Really?
Yeah, this military guy showed up at Howard's dorm. He was terrifying.
Oh, what did he say?
He gave me his business card and asked me to please pass it along to Howard.
That doesn't sound terrifying.
To a white guy born here, no. To a brown guy whose name has a lot of syllables in it, terrifying.
You realize if the military declares our research classified, they can take the whole thing away from us.
And if that happens, we'll never be able to sell it commercially.
There goes our big payday.
I was counting on that money. I need to make as much as my wife so I don't have to try so hard in bed.
You do that too?
Oh, yeah. How do you think I stay this thin?
Gentlemen, I think we are losing sight of the real issue. We are on the precipice of becoming faceless cogs in the military-industrial complex. Isn't that exciting?
Well, you're kidding, right?
Well, not at all. Look, in Star Wars, when the stormtroopers would march in perfect formation, harassing civilians, didn't you ever think, hey, that could be me?
Sheldon, we could be contributing to a weapons system that oppresses mankind for the next 1,000 years.
Did you guys see there's an Avengers screening? Joss Whedon's gonna show some deleted scenes and do a question and answer session.
Oh, well, I have a few questions for him about the last Avengers movie, and a whole lot of answers.
When's the screening?
It's tonight, but it's first come, first served, so we should probably get there early and wait in line.
Let's do it.
Penny's busy with my mother, so I'm in.
Oh, bad news. Amy's making me go shopping with her later, so looks like none of us can go.
You do realize we're allowed to have fun without you.
In fact, that's usually the trick to it. What time do we need to get there?
I'd say by 3.
You're really going without me?
It's not a big deal. Go shopping with Amy and we'll save a spot in line for you.
You don't have the authority to save places in the line. If I do that, I'll be cutting.
People do it all the time.
You know the golden rule of line etiquette. No cuts, no butts, no coconuts.
If you really care that much, there are apps now that'll let you hire people to do stuff like errands and wait in lines.
People are actually waiting in lines as a job? Boy, it makes me feel better about my life.
Some of these guys make over $20 an hour.
And now I feel worse again.
It's pretty late. You think I've got time to run some more simulations on the cooling system?
Sure, I'm still figuring out the thermoacoustic expander.
While you do that, I am going to pump cerebral spinal fluid through my brain cells to remove the metabolic byproducts of the day's thoughts. What? It's called sleep, and it's my bedtime. Nighty-night, y'all.
But hey, you're not going anywhere.
We only have 2 months to deliver this to the Air Force because of you.
I know, I was there.
Well, wake up! We're gonna put in a lot of late nights.
How late?
Well, I don't know. Midnight, 1.
1 o'clock? I'm not a raccoon.
If you're tired, have some coffee.
You have some coffee.
I am having coffee.
And look how irritable it's making you.
Guys! We're not gonna get anything done if we start fighting. Now, can you please try to soldier through?
Fine. I don't think I can go much longer.
It's been 3.5 minutes. Wake up.
I had a bad dream that my best friend became a tyrant and forced me to stay up all night to work.
I had a good dream that when I carried you to bed, I let your head hit the wall and I laughed.
Good morning.
What is this?
Well, we didn't see you last night. We're not going to see you today, so we thought we could have breakfast together.
Oh, that is so nice.
Ow, it does hurt.
So what are you guys gonna do today?
Well, Sheldon was supposed to go to this party with me this afternoon, but I don't think that's happening.
Oh, that was never happening.
I'll go. I like a party.
Well, I mean, to be honest, it's not like a party. It's more like a gathering where scientists of different disciplines get together to share their work and keep current on what's going on in other fields. I don't know why I called it a party. Sorry.
So it's okay. I'll still go.
You don't think you'll be bored?
Oh, I'll have some wine and listen to people go on about crap I don't understand. I mean, how is it any different than every single day of my life?
I won't be there.
Look at that. It is a party.
Sorry I have to work all weekend.
It's okay.
Thanks again for breakfast.
Well, I didn't get to see you last night. The least I could do.
You shouldn't have made the alarm code his birthday.
So, what should we do today?
Oh, I appreciate it, but you don't have to spend your day off with me.
Well, I don't mind. Oh, you want to go to the mall and look at baby stuff?
Not really.
Oh, come on. We could share a pretzel and get sideways glances from racist old ladies.
I get enough of that when I take Howard to my grandmother's for Christmas.
Oh, I know. Why don't we get started on clearing out the baby's room?
Is it a little early for that?
You have to get to it eventually.
Ugh, there's so much junk in there, it's embarrassing.
How can you be embarrassed around me? I'm gonna be in the room with you when you give birth.
I don't think you are.
You didn't think I was gonna be in your kitchen this morning, yet here I am.
Which one is Mr. Robot?
I'll give you a hint. We're watching Daredevil.
Will you two please inform Amy how much you enjoy adhering to a strict bathroom schedule?
Can't.
Whoa.
Didn't.
Oh.
I told you, you can't regulate every aspect of our lives.
I can, if you just roll over and accept your fate.
I'm sorry for bringing this over here.
Believe me, we know what you're going through.
And I think the most helpful thing we can tell you is no backseats.
Sheldon, I understand that you like things a certain way, and I'm willing to make some concessions, but you have to be open to compromise.
She's right, that's reasonable.
Oh, look who's in favor of compromise. The woman who married Leonard Hofstadter.
Hey, she didn't compromise. She settled. There's a difference.
Yeah, you tell him, babe.
Previously on The Big Bang Theory.
Stop crying. I'm begging you. I don't know what else to do. My boobs are empty. Do you want lasagna? Shh. It's okay. It's okay. Shh. What have we done?
What's all this?
Well, it sounded like you were having a rough day, so I wanted you to come home to something nice.
Oh, that is so thoughtful.
Hey, do you remember when we went wine tasting in Santa Barbara and you said that was the best rosé you'd ever had?
Yeah, I remember us driving up there, going to the winery, and that's it.
This wine is wine.
Oh. Hey, what smells so good?
Oh, I made your favorite pizza bagels.
Pink wine and pizza bagels is like 8th grade all over again. I'm so lucky to have you.
Well, be careful, these are hot. I could explain the thermodynamics of why the cheese seems hotter than the crust, but instead I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Oh. You always know what not to say. I can't believe you did all this.
Well, you know, it's easy to take each other for granted, and I never want to do that to you because your love, it's like a river. It's peaceful and deep. Your soul it's like a secret that I never could keep.
You did not just quote an NSYNC song.
I quoted your favorite NSYNC song.
Oh.
Damn, I burped so hard I died in my game. When you live with someone, there's gonna be conflict. You just have to keep communicating.
Well, I'm open to that.
Okay, well, for starters, there's nothing wrong with keeping our toothbrushes in the same holder.
Sheldon, what do you say to that?
I think we should see other people.
What?
What? As a male, I have an evolutionary drive to perpetuate my DNA. Not restricting myself to a single partner, it's against my nature.
We sleep together once a year. You want other partners?
Don't blame me. Blame your pal Biology. He's the pervert pulling the strings here.
You want to see other people? Go see other people.
Oh, one of those people is a monkey, because this is bananas.
Hey, you can make jokes, but if this keeps up, he's gonna move back in here.
All right, well, let's just get them apart for a while so they can cool down.
Good. And then before we reintroduce them, we'll give him one of her sweaters so he can get used to her scent again.
So it's okay for you to joke around?
No, that's actually what we did with him when Howard came back from space.
I wonder if this is what it feels like to be Bernadette's baby.
I don't know, Bernadette's baby doesn't have a jacuzzi jet hitting just the right spot.
Those jets are from my secret spot, not his.
What are you doing here?
It's called relaxing, and that's all you need to know. Well, it's getting late. Maybe we should head home.
Yeah, probably right.
You coming?
Yeah, just give me a minute.
Why?
Well, you know how you're wearing a bathing suit?
Yeah? I kind of went the other way.
You jackass! What do you think?
It's a nice enough spot. You know, if I'm gonna start standing up for myself, this is exactly the kind of thing. Oh, hi!
Hello.
How you guys doing?
We're doing good. I think Sheldon has something he would like to say to Amy.
I wanted to apologize for my behavior today. It was unnecessary. This is warm. Oh, and also, I am willing to forego the bathroom schedule.
Really?
Why does she get that? We never got that.
Do you want him back?
I'm very happy for you.
Amy, you should know I was never really interested in seeing other women. And to prove how serious I am about us, I'm willing to take our relationship to the next level. Amy Fairfowler, will you share this toothbrush holder with me?
I would love to.
Did we really need to be here for this?
Call me crazy, but I found it moving.
Leonard, I've been meaning to ask you, what size shoe do you wear?
Why?
I'm trying to take more of an interest in other people's lives.
That's nice. I wear a size 8.5.
That's small. So tell me, do you have any plans for the weekend?
Are you gonna laugh at the answer?
Only if the answer is shopping for baby shoes.
If you must know, Penny won a spa weekend from work, and she's taking me.
Oh, well, that is interesting. Well, I wonder what kind of infection you'll come home with. My money's on fungal. They're still having girls' night across the hall.
So hang out with me and we'll have boys' night.
At our age, why don't we call it man's night?
Because we just spent our allowance on comic books.
Penny, is it weird that we're having girls' night here, but you don't live here anymore, so it's basically my girls' night?
I hadn't really thought about it.
But now you're thinking about it and it bothers you? I get that.
Things going well with you and Sheldon living together?
Better than ever. He asks about my day, takes an interest in my life. He's like my boyfriend in college, except he's real so people can see him.
I've been seeing him for years. I'm still not convinced he's real.
Hey, can I ask you a question? You've been married for a while. Is it normal for the husband to kind of completely stop giving a crap?
Uh-oh, what's going on?
Well, Leonard used to do all these things, like bring me flowers and wear pants.
It's okay. Howie never has on pants. The Domino's guy brings the pizza like this now.
Well, Sheldon always has his pants on. I don't think I could pick his knees out of a lineup.
No, it's not just the pants. It's like since we got married, he doesn't really try anymore.
Penny, God, I don't know how to say this, but this is my first girls' night, and you're kind of bumming everybody out.
Sheldon, you're wrong. Wolverine was not born with bone claws.
Howard, you know me to be a very smart man. Don't you think if I were wrong, I'd know it?
Okay, first of all...
Give it up, dude. You're arguing with a crazy person.
I'm not crazy. My mother had me tested.
Hey, guys.
What are you doing here?
What do you mean? It's new comic book night.
Yeah, but since you and Penny finally hooked up, we thought you two would be having bouncy, naked yum-yum night.
There's more to life than sex, Raj.
Okay, who had Leonard Flames out with Penny in less than 24 hours?
I did.
Nothing flamed out. We don't have to have sex every night, you know.
You don't have to, but it's highly recommended.
Yeah, take advantage of that window of opportunity before it slams shut on your little dinky.
It's not a matter of opportunity. We're getting to know each other. There's a learning curve.
What's there to learn? You get naked, do nasty things to each other, then somebody makes scrambled eggs and salami. Easy peasy.
Perhaps what Leonard is obliquely referring to is the occurrence of some sort of sexual dysfunction.
Okay, who had Leonard gets a floppy disk?
Oh, a clever, albeit obsolete euphemism for insufficient blood flow to the male sex organ.
Nothing like that happened, all right? The sex was just fine.
Just fine? Oh, dude, the 4th Harry Potter movie was just fine.
I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying it wasn't great.
Okay, when you say it wasn't great, do you mean for both of you? Because we could totally see it not being great for her, am I right?
Oh, yeah.
To tell you the truth, I think we were both a little, I don't know.
Disappointed, let down?
Ashamed, horrified, repulsed?
All I know is it wasn't the way I dreamed it would be.
Sex is never the way I dream it's gonna be.
It's because in your dreams, you're a horse from the waist down.
Excuse me, Wolverine Origin, miniseries issue 2, page 22, retractable bone claws. If you people spent less time thinking about sex and more time concentrating on comic books, we'd have far fewer of these embarrassing moments.
You guys here?
Tandoori Palace?
No, we went somewhere new.
You're good-naturedly ribbing me, aren't you?
Now look, Mumbai Palace.
Why? Why would we change? We had a perfectly good palace. Tandoori Palace is our palace.
Trust me, this will be just fine.
You are the authority on just fine.
What's that supposed to mean?
Exactly. Not bad, but not great.
What are they talking about?
I don't know.
I know, as I'm sure you're aware. If that's Morse code, that's terrible. As I was saying, you and Leonard had a disappointing sexual encounter. Well, earlier this evening, Leonard characterized it as just fine, so what you're seeing here is a continuation of the mocking that followed.
Okay, yeah, well, I'm just gonna go eat my dinner elsewhere. Maybe an airplane headed for a mountainside.
Penny, wait. What is wrong with you?
I sense I may have crossed some sort of line.
Yeah, you...
Don't tell him. Let's see if he can figure it out.
What was that?
My stomach. Indian food doesn't agree with me. Ironic, isn't it?
Elevator shaft.
Help me open it.
Crazy, we can't go down an empty elevator shaft.
Fine. If you don't want to proceed, then you forfeit the bet, and I'll take possession of your Fantastic Four.
Let's open her up.
Are you bothered that I can so easily manipulate you?
Don't push me, Sheldon. I may be small, but I took Kung Fu when I was 13, and I remember a good deal of it.
Oh, really? Well, I grew up with an older brother and a very contentious twin sister, and I believe I could easily best you in any physical confrontation, be it noogies, swirlies, or the classic, why are you hitting yourself?
Ooh, big talk from a man who is one...
So, have you talked to Penny yet?
No, I haven't.
Why not?
Because I've been busy, because I haven't figured out a way to bring it up, and mostly, and I can't stress how key this is, because I don't want to.
Leonard, a pact is a pact. You have to get Penny to fix me up.
It's not that simple.
Then we found out we both wanted Ernie. We didn't speak again till middle school.
Over puppets?
The heart wants what the heart wants, Leonard.
Okay. Speaking of what the heart wants, a long time ago, I made a pact with Wolowitz that kind of involves you.
Okay. I don't know where you're going with this, but tread carefully because it may be the last conversation we ever have.
No, nothing like that. The deal was that if either of us ever got a girlfriend, we'd have her fix the other one up with one of her friends.
And you thought a good time to bring this up would be right after sex?
Well, I sure as hell wasn't going to bring it up before sex. During, I was trying to remember what I read on Google, so...
I'm not hooking Wallowitz up with one of my friends.
Come on, it doesn't have to be a good friend.
So is this your first time dating a scientist? Because I'm thinking of starting a support group.
Actually, I'm not new to this. I was engaged to a Scientologist.
Bert, Rebecca, I'd like to apologize for my insensitive comment earlier.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
See, it was fine. I didn't need a timeout.
It wasn't a timeout. Let's get some food.
You made me sit on the stairs and think about what I did.
Get your food.
So, how did you two meet?
Oh, it's such a cute story. We met on a dating website.
Is that it?
Oh, sorry. The end.
It's nice. I haven't had much success meeting people online.
I didn't either until I revamped my profile.
What'd you do? Delete your photo? Go. Fine.
Don't you slam that door.
Oh, man.
Did I say something wrong?
No, it's always him.
So, Bert, you were telling us how you updated your profile?
Right, I wasn't getting any responses, and then I added recent $625,000 MacArthur Grant winner, and 5 minutes later, I met my soulmate.
I was wrong. You can come back in.
So, Rebecca, how did you become a personal trainer?
I came to Los Angeles to be an actress, and things didn't really work out.
I'd say she's copying you again, but I'm getting tired of sitting in the hall.
I'd love a personal trainer. I haven't seen my abs since they opened a Shake Shack on my drive home.
I could give you some free sessions.
Oh, is that offer for everybody?
Nice try, I'm not going.
Where's your bathroom?
Just down there.
She's so perfect, sometimes I think she isn't real. And then she goes to the bathroom, and I know she is.
Aw, that's so weird.
I'm sorry, Bert, but aren't you worried she's only with you for your money?
She better be. On our first date, I bought her an 80-inch flat screen.
Your first date? What, did you even measure her walls?
You know, on our first date, Leonard used a coupon to buy me a pretzel.
And we lived happily ever after.
The end. Hey, Leonard, check this out.
Leonard, she's doing it again.
I think it upsets Sheldon when you play with the food.
No, it upsets Sheldon when she willy-nilly takes it from the containers without regard for its equitable distribution. This is essentially why you have famine in India.
You want me to put it back?
Leonard? It upsets Sheldon when you play with the Sheldon.
What's up, my nerd dizzles? Raj, Sheldon, I want you to meet my girlfriend, Bernadette.
Hello.
Leonard, Penny, you know my girlfriend, Bernadette.
Hey.
Bernadette, say faux shizzle to my nerdizzles.
I don't think I can. I don't have Howard Street cred.
I hope it's all right. I told my girlfriend, Bernadette, she could join us for dinner.
Sure, the more the merrier.
But no, that's a false equivalency. More does not equal marry. If there were 2,000 people in this apartment right now, would we be celebrating? No, we'd be suffocating.
Sheldon.
That Sheldon me, we ordered for 5 people, not 6.
Oh, come on, it's fine. We'll just put it all on the table. You know, family style.
Oh, sure. And while we're at it, why don't we put our hands behind our backs, have an old-fashioned eating contest?
Relax, it'll be fine. Sit down, you guys.
No! Oh, yeah, you can't sit there.
Why not?
That's where Sheldon sits.
He can't sit somewhere else?
Oh, no. You see, in the winter, that seat is close enough to the radiator so that he's warm, yet not so close that he sweats. In the summer, it's directly in the path of a cross breeze created by opening windows there and there. It faces the television at an angle that isn't direct, so we can still talk to everybody, yet not so wide that the picture looks distorted.
Perhaps there's hope for you after all.
Bang Theory.
What's this?
Nothing, just some math we don't need.
This is a different approach. You're trying to get the guidance system even smaller?
It's just a theory. Well, it's not even worked out.
Oh. I want this.
But we've already met the agreed upon specs. Going smaller would require weeks worth of new computations.
So get the kid with the 2 shirts to do it.
Sir, if I may, we've put a lot of thought and effort into this current prototype. It's a really elegant solution, and most importantly, it works.
You both make excellent points. Thank you for presenting it so articulately. Make this.
Champagne, champagne, and for the world's tallest second grader, apple juice.
No bendy straw, some party.
Hey, a toast. Thank you all for your support while we worked on our Air Force project. And please know that we could not have done it without you. So cheers.
Cheers! You know, it's nice of you to acknowledge us, but this is your accomplishment.
Yeah, you guys did this all on your own.
Without me.
To success without Raj.
So what happens next?
Phase 2. We test it, perfect it, and hope to live long enough to see the movie based on our lives starring more attractive versions of us.
Yeah, I'll definitely live long enough. Vitamin C.
First thing tomorrow morning, we're back at it.
Without me.
I hope his character doesn't make it into the movie. He's kind of a bummer.
Leonard Hofstetter, access granted.
I don't care if this thing's burning out my retinas. It makes me feel special. Now, before we field test, I think we...
What the hell?
Where is everything?
Who else has access to this room?
It's a secure lab in a classified facility, only the U.S. government and us.
This is very disconcerting.
But the movie did just get good.
One dumpling left. Who wants it?
Maybe you should offer it to the pregnant lady.
And that would be?
Me, Sheldon, I'm obviously pregnant.
Well, you never said it to my face. And the last time I assumed a woman was pregnant, it did not go over well.
Yeah, I'm still mad at you.
You were drinking water instead of wine. What was I supposed to think?
Sheldon's right. I would never ask a woman if she was pregnant unless she tells me or I see a human being wiggling out of her.
Well, Sheldon, I'm pregnant.
Congratulations. How far along are you?
About 3 months.
Only 3? Good gravy. How many babies are in there?
Okay, let's talk about something that won't infuriate my pregnant wife.
I read an interesting fact about elephants.
Try again.
I've got something. I'm being interviewed on public radio this Friday.
Oh, cool. How come?
The university is trying to get more funding for the physics department, so they want me to go out and talk it up.
Really? You? Well, they picked the right...
Having a rough day.
Let's just try to be supportive.
Supportive? He publicly maligned the love of my life, Lady Physics.
Might not want to mention that to Lady Fiancé.
Hey, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
What? You got something to say?
I think I just said it. PFF.
Look, I was just speaking the truth. We're scientists. Isn't that what we're supposed to do?
Oh, what would you know about the truth? You thought Phantom Menace was not half bad.
I told you that in confidence.
Calm down, everybody. Just cool it.
No, let them go. If we get lucky, maybe one of them will start crying.
Can we just drop this and have lunch like adults?
Very well. Leonard.
What?
ready for lunch?
Oh, 1 second.
Ooh, someone's got a lot of fancy new lab equipment.
I know. The university's been throwing money at my study. With any luck, there'll be a brain disease with my name on it.
Fingers crossed.
Which is ironic, because if you had Fowler's palsy, you wouldn't be able to cross your fingers.
I'm surprised Sheldon's not up here playing with all your new toys.
Actually, I haven't told him about it. We've been getting so much more funding than physics. He's been a little sensitive.
So you're just gonna hide your success from him?
I know. Am I terrible?
No, I do that too. Howie thought my company retreat was in Boise. It was in Tahiti.
That's such a relief. I mean, part of me was worried I was being unfair to Sheldon.
Take that part of yourself and hide it away. Just like I did with last year's bonus check that I didn't get.
All right, this is everything. What do you want to learn?
Well, it really doesn't matter as long as it's challenging.
Okay, well, how about I teach you some close-up magic.
Howard, I'm trying to make myself uncomfortable, not everyone else.
So you wanted to learn something physical and you came to Howard Wallowitz?
Hey, the circus arts are very physically and mentally demanding. Have you ever tried to juggle?
Yes, I'm juggling my love for you and my embarrassment of you right now.
And it's hard, isn't it? So, the key is the moment one ball is at the top of its arc, you toss the next one.
Okay, I think I got that.
Well, hold on. There's an old saying in juggling.
Is it, I'm going to die alone?
No, it's if you want to have fun, start with one. Yours we think, but we do not say. All right, just toss it up and catch it a few times. Get comfortable with it.
Okay. Just to be on the safe side, am I in any danger of getting juggler's elbow?
No.
Are you sure? Because I'm feeling a twinge.
Okay, you sure about this?
Absolutely. I just want you to be happy and maybe a little turned on about how selfless I'm being.
Penny, what's up?
Hey, so I've been thinking about it and I want to take the job.
Oh, bad news. When my fiance found out that I was offering a job to my ex-girlfriend, she said it was a stupid idea and threw a shoe at me.
Oh, so there's no job?
Nope, just a little bump on my forehead.
Okay, thanks anyway. Bye. Well, his fiance thought the idea of us working together was stupid. You were right, I was wrong. Aren't you gonna say anything?
Not if I want to be doing this later.
Hey, I didn't know you were home. Where you been?
I went to see your mom.
Seriously, where were you?
I just told you, your mom's.
Why?
Well, since you find my magic trick so embarrassing, I got to wondering what cool hobbies you had as a kid.
Oh. What'd she say?
She didn't say much of anything, but she said a lot.
Hi, Bernadette. Remember me?
First of all, that's not what she sounds like. She's from South Carolina.
I can't believe you made fun of me all these years while you were a closeted ventriloquist.
Okay, it's not like I wanted to be a ventriloquist. I was in beauty pageants and I needed a talent besides spreading rumors that the other contestants were pregnant.
Well, since you enjoyed getting rid of all my stuff, maybe we should throw this little lady in the wood chipper.
No. And the little lady has a name.
Which is?
Tammy Jo St. Cloud.
Tammy Jo St. Cloud. And I'm a dork for juggling.
Sorry, you're not a dork. You're a clown. Tammy Jo, don't say that. Don't make him feel bad.
Look at him. What reason he got to feel good?
All right, very funny.
Don't listen to her. She's been in a box for like 25 years.
Yeah, back when his haircut was fashionable.
That's enough. Put her away.
Oh, Big Daddy, I don't think so. You marry Miss Bernie, you marry me. We all family now.
You're freaking me out.
Don't be that way. If you don't mind a few splinters, we can have us a menage a trois. Ooh.
So are you excited to have your own place again?
I am, but I'll miss you guys.
We'll miss you too.
You could try saying that without smiling.
I'm trying. This is the best I can do. What are you doing?
What does it look like? I'm playing sad harmonica in an apartment as empty as my heart.
Why?
I got the blues. My baby done left me.
Come on, Sheldon. Amy's only gone for a few months. And now that I'm moving out, your old room is empty, so you can stay there whenever you want.
Can I talk to you in the hall for a second? Yeah, sure. Sheldon, you're being silly.
Am I? Yesterday I had an Air Force project, a girlfriend who lived with me, and my good friend Raj right across the hall.
You really care about that last one?
No, but that list was sounding a little thin.
Instead of dwelling on the negative, think about this. Your girlfriend was given an amazing opportunity, which gives you an opportunity to show her that you're a loving and supportive boyfriend.
So trick her.
All right, let me start again. You and Amy...
Can I get my stuff? Sounds like it's gonna be a while.
It feels like it wasn't that long ago. We were here doing this for Hallie.
Because it wasn't. Which reminds me, before we leave, let's get you a vasectomy.
Oh, that's sweet, but today's all about you.
So, you two ready to find out the sex of this baby?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Is Hallie hoping for a little brother or a little sister?
Well, she's 9 months old, so unless it jingles or is in my bra, she doesn't care.
And how about you two?
You know, for the first one, we really wanted a girl, but this time around, we don't have a preference.
Yeah, boy, girl, as long as it's healthy.
Well, it's a boy.
Oh.
Come on, you can't really be disappointed.
Hey, I barely know how to be a man myself. Now I have to teach someone?
As the saying goes, those who can't do, teach.
Don't you want a little version of Howard?
I already have a little version of Howard.
Now I'm having a son? I'll have to teach him how to play sports and watch sports and
He just ran out of man things. He's in trouble.
It's okay. We're all here to help.
Yes, and this baby will have plenty of manly role models. Now, I'm certain that whatever Bernadette can't teach him, Penny can.
She can't pee into a bottle.
Mm-hmm. Anything with a neck wider than a nickel.
Hallie, there's a lot of amazing things you could teach a son.
Yeah, you do always know how to pick just the right antacid.
I don't know if I can teach that. It's just something I was born with.
Come on, you can build things. You were an astronaut.
That's true. You know, as a kid, I used to make model rockets. That'd be pretty cool to do with a son.
Model rockets, finally, something interesting. What is your preferred mode of recovery?
Sheldon, we're helping our friends.
Yeah, and we got to model rockets. It was a tedious road, but well worth the effort.
So have you thought of any names?
Amy, we finally got to model rockets.
Hey, where are you going?
Back to the dry cleaner. Look at this. I didn't get the stain out of my Starfleet uniform.
Well, if you didn't make me wear the green body paint in bed, you wouldn't have to get it dry cleaned so much.
Nah, it's worth it.
Hey, wait, it's your mom.
Oh, too bad she just missed me.
I gloat over the failure of this enterprise? How would you prefer I do it? The standard I told you so? With a classic neener neener? Or just my normal look of haughty derision?
You don't know we're wrong yet.
Haughty derision it is.
Excuse me? I'm Amy Farrah Fowler, you're Sheldon Cooper.
Hello, Amy Farrah Fowler. I'm sorry to inform you that you have been taken in by unsupportable mathematics designed to prey on the gullible and the lonely. Additionally, I'm being blackmailed with a hidden dirty sock.
If that was slang, I'm unfamiliar with it. If it was literal, I share your aversion to soiled hosiery. In any case, I'm here because my mother and I have agreed that I will date at least once a year.
Interesting. My mother and I have the same agreement about church.
I don't object to the concept of a deity, but I'm baffled by the notion of one that takes attendance.
Well, then you might want to avoid East Texas.
Noted. Now, before this goes any further, you should know that all forms of physical contact up to and including coitus are off the table.
May I buy you a beverage?
Tepid water, please.
Good God, what have we done?
Does NASA know you're using that thing as a napkin holder?
Are you kidding? They still think it's in a secure locker at JPL.
You stole it?
Borrowed. The trick is to carry it out to your car like you own it.
Excuse me? Oh, Amy's at the dry cleaners, and she's made a very amusing pun. I don't care for perchloroethylene, and I don't like glycol ether. Get it? She doesn't like glycol ether. Sounds like either. LOL.
Who's Amy?
His girlfriend.
Sheldon has a girlfriend?
She's not my girlfriend.
How long has this been going on?
4 months.
She's not my girlfriend.
Are you telling me for the past 4 months I have been asking you what's new and you never thought to go with Sheldon has a girlfriend?
She's not my girlfriend.
How did they meet?
Raj and I entered Sheldon's information on a dating site, and it spit out Amy Farrah Fowler.
Oh my God! Sheldon and Amy.
Or as we call them, Shamey.
Shamey. I am so digging the shamey.
All right. Everyone pay attention. Yes, I have a friend named Amy Farrah Fowler. Yes, she is female. Yes, we communicate on a daily basis, but no, she is not my girlfriend.
Okay, well, what do you communicate about?
Well, my work in physics, her work in neurobiology, and most recently, the possibility of our having a child together.
Thank you.
Wait a minute, a child? You never see this girl. You just email and text and Twitter. Now you're considering having a baby?
Amy pointed out that between the two of us, our genetic material has the potential of producing the first in a line of intellectually superior benign overlords to guide humanity to a brighter tomorrow.
I'm guessing that future historians will condemn us for not taking this opportunity to kill Sheldon.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes, Penny.
You don't even like people touching you. How are you gonna have sex?
Why on earth would we have sex?
Oh, honey, did your mom not have the talk with you? You know, when your private parts started growing?
I'm quite aware of the way humans usually reproduce, which is messy, unsanitary, and based on living next to you for 3 years, involves loud and unnecessary appeals to a deity.
Oh, God.
Yes, exactly. Consequently, if Amy and I choose to bring new life into this world, it will be accomplished clinically with fertility experts in a lab with petri dishes. Which reminds me, you have broad hips and a certain corn-fed vigor. Is your womb available for rental?
Still digging the shamey?
Look, Sheldon, before you race off to the fertility clinic, you might want to think about, gee, I don't know, maybe actually spending some time with her?
You mean dating?
Yeah.
I can't date Amy.
Why not?
She's not my girlfriend.
Okay, look, don't think of it as dating a girlfriend. Think of it as getting to know the future mother of your child.
Oh. I hadn't considered that. I suppose she will have to have access to our progeny. And you don't think I can achieve the required intimacy via text messaging?
Probably not.
Huh. That would appear as if the phone companies have been lying to me.
Having a little trouble catching your breath there?
No, I'm good. If my PE teachers had told me this is what I was training for, I would have tried a lot harder.
Do or do not, there is no try.
Did you just quote Star Wars?
I believe I quoted Empire Strikes Back.
Oh my God. I am lying in bed with a beautiful woman who can quote Yoda. I love you, Penny.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I just want to put that out there.
Oh yeah, no, I'm glad.
Yeah, oh, good. Good. Glad is good.
Yeah. No.
So, it's getting pretty late. We should probably go to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay. Good night, sweetie.
Good night. Okay, we've got power to the laser.
I should have brought an umbrella.
What for? It's not gonna rain.
I know that, but with skin as fair as mine, moonburn is a real possibility.
That's a bazinga, right?
One of my best, don't you think?
Howard, do you want to double check the equatorial mount on the laser? We need it locked onto the Sea of Tranquility.
You got it. Raj, no. Billions of dollars have gone into inventing the internet and filling it with pictures of naked women so we don't have to peep through windows.
It's not like that. I'm watching someone's TV. The Good Wife is on. I tell you, this is my new Grey's Anatomy.
Leonard, what is that? What is it?
Relax, it's just a dirty sock.
How on earth can you say dirty sock and relax in the same sentence?
Sheldon, the world is filled with dirty, discarded socks.
Not my world.
Hey, you know who'd really dig seeing this experiment? Penny.
I wasn't aware that lunar ranging was her thing. Although I suppose the retroreflector left on the moon by Neil Armstrong does qualify as a shiny object.
Why don't you ask her to come up?
I don't know. It's still a little weird since,
She dumped you?
She didn't dump me. We were just in different places in the relationship.
I fail to see how a relationship can have the qualities of a geographic location.
Well, it's very simple. Leonard was living in a little town called Please Don't Leave Me, while Penny had just moved to the island of Bye-Bye.
Screw you guys. I'm gonna go see if she's home.
If it's not too much trouble, I'd like to point this at the moon now.
Wait a second. The Good Wife is crying. Something's very wrong.
Clear.
Great, let's look at some planets.
Hey, why'd you lug your telescope all the way over here? Leonard has one in our apartment.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Leonard's. Might as well hold my hand up like this and squint.
I don't know, it seemed pretty good. Once when the cable went out, I watched an entire episode of The Bachelor on a TV across the street.
This one's more of a professional model.
So was the girl he picked?
This baby's got a 10-inch diameter with F10 ACF optics.
And tonight, Mercury is at its highest elongation.
It makes faraway things seem close, and Mercury is a planet.
I know Mercury is a planet, but the other thing was helpful.
Oh, look at that. Neil Gaiman tweeted about my store.
What do you say?
Next time you're in Pasadena, check out the Comic Center. Great vibe, old school. The owner really knows his stuff. Isn't that amazing?
Well, it's no Sandman, but I guess we can't expect everything he writes to be a masterpiece.
When was he in your store?
I have no idea. I think I would remember that. Obviously, vibranium is the most powerful metal in comics.
More powerful than adamantium?
He's right. Wolverine's claws, Ultron's outer shell. Need I go on?
You don't need to, but you probably will.
What about Wonder Woman's bracelets?
Good point. Strong as a metal and fierce as a fashion choice.
You know, Thor's hammer's pretty powerful, and in the comics, it's made out of enchanted uru.
Yeah, I think it's the enchantment. That's powerful, not the uru, but thanks for playing.
Oh man, I can't believe Neil Gaiman came in and we weren't even there.
Can you see Mercury? Can you see it?
1 second.
You know, the Greek version of Mercury, Hermes, was worshipped in Athens by the carving of giant wooden phalluses.
Please, Amy, get your mind out of the ancient Athenian gutter.
Got another follower. I'm blowing up.
Great. How many does that make?
High double digits.
The 90s?
Mid double digits.
Hey, Penny, you want to check this out?
Yeah, sure.
All right, just look through here, and if you want to take a picture, just push that button.
Okay.
Oh, what is that?
Is it Mercury? I'm really jonesing for Mercury.
I think it's a little early for Mercury to be visible yet.
Playing hard to get. I like that in a planet.
Oh, there's something fuzzy.
Is it your teen years?
No. Yes. Shut up. Look. I think I see something.
Or it could just be your eyelash.
It's not an eyelash.
Okay, well, take a picture. Let's see.
Okay. Here.
I do see something.
Told ya.
What is it?
I don't know. Maybe it's a comet.
That would be so cool.
You guys want to see a real star? Look over here.
What?
I just got retweeted by Patton Oswalt's brother.
If xenon emits ultraviolet light, then those dark matter discoveries must be wrong.
Yes, well, if we lived in a world where slow-moving xenon produced light, then you'd be correct. Also, pigs would fly, my derriere would produce cotton candy, and the Phantom Menace would be a timeless classic.
Oh, you're so arrogant. If you're a superhero, your name would be Captain Arrogant. And you know what your superpower would be? Arrogance.
You're wrong again. If my superpower were arrogance, my name would be Dr. Aragonto.
I love watching Raj and Sheldon try to work together.
Yeah, it's like if Alien and Predator decided to go partners in a Jamba Juice.
Has it occurred to you you're missing the big picture? If you look at neutron scattering
No,
data...
Penny.
What's up?
Nothing. I just wanted to make Raj stop talking.
No. He won. Suck it up.
Well, I'd ask you guys if you want dessert, but I know Sheldon doesn't eat dessert on Tuesdays, and even if Raj wanted something, he couldn't tell me. Howard won't order anything, but he will come up with some sort of skeevy comment involving the words pie or cheesecake. And Leonard's lactose intolerant, so he can't eat anything here without his intestines blowing up like a balloon animal.
Well, hang on a second. I could have the fruit platter.
You want the fruit platter?
Does it have melon on it?
Yeah.
No, I can't eat melon.
Oh, Howard, heads up. Your ex-girlfriend just came in for her shift.
When was the last time you saw her?
Not since we broke up. Wow. How am I gonna play this? Sophisticated and relaxed, friendly, non-committal, cold and distant?
Hi, guys.
Hey, hello. I see you decided to go with pathetic and
All I'm saying is, if they took all the money they spent trying to make a decent Hulk movie, they could probably just make an actual Hulk.
That is apt and amusing. I think I shall share that with Amy Farrah Fowler. She'll appreciate the witticism.
Thank you.
It'll also help improve her initial impression of you.
So what's going on with you two?
The status is, as it always was. She's a girl. She's a friend. She's not my, please forgive me for doing this, girlfriend.
Right. So you're still just texting and emailing? You don't feel any need to hang out with her? You know, be in the same room?
Leonard, you are my best friend. I've known you for 7 years, and I can barely tolerate sitting on the couch with you. Imagine my attitude regarding prolonged physical proximity to Amy Farrah Fowler.
Got it.
I sense judgment on your part.
No. Maybe a little.
May I suggest that your criticism is based on jealousy?
Jealousy? What do I have to be jealous of?
I have a functioning and satisfying relationship with a female. You have none.
All right, that.
Jealousy is an ugly, green-eyed monster, not unlike the Hulk, who, by the way, also has a girlfriend. In this iteration, Jennifer Connelly, whom you may recall as the girlfriend of Russell Crowe in A Beautiful Mind. A feel-good romp if there ever was one.
I'm not jealous.
You know, it just occurred to me. If there are an infinite number of parallel universes, in one of them, there's probably a Sheldon who doesn't believe parallel universes exist.
Probably. What's your point?
No point. It's just one of the things that makes one of the me's chuckle. What makes you chuckle, Leonard?
Recently? Not much.
Is it because of the conflict that arises from your desperate need to pair bond with a woman and the apparent collective decision of all womankind to deny you that opportunity?
Shut up.
You know, when my grandfather died and Meemaw was alone, my mom arranged for her to visit a center 3 times a week where she could socialize with other lonely people. It's very nice. They discuss current events, play bridge, get a hot meal.
That sounds lovely.
It is if you like bridge. Do you like bridge, Leonard?
Sheldon, I'm just not dating someone right now. I don't need to go to a senior center.
Meemaw resisted it first, but now she loves it.
Fine. If I don't meet someone soon, you can put me in a home.
It's not a home. It's a senior center. We'd never put Meemaw in a home.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey.
All right, I'll bow to social pressure. Hey.
Excuse me, that's my girlfriend, Bernadette. I assigned her her own ringtone, Bernadette, by the Four Tops. Hello, Bernadette.
When I call him, his phone plays Brown Eyed Girl. Now that I think about it, it's not so good.
You realize he's just rubbing our noses in the fact that he has a girlfriend and we don't?
You mean you don't?
You have a girlfriend? How could you have a girlfriend? You can't even speak to women.
2 words. Deaf chick. It doesn't matter if I can't talk because she can't hear me.
What?
That's what she said.
Oh.
Problem?
This is the worst cobbler I've ever eaten. It tastes like it's made of actual ground-up shoemaker.
Amusing. A play on the 2 meanings of cobbler.
Hey, guys. Guess who I found at LAX? My baby sister Priya.
Excuse me, I object. You propose a guessing game, yet you don't give me enough time to guess. For the record, I was going to say, your sister Priya.
Oh, Sheldon, you haven't changed a bit, have you?
Why would I change?
The hope has been that you'd eventually bend to public opinion. So, Priya, what brings you back to LA?
I have a one-day layover on my way to Toronto. Corporate merger.
Can you believe it? Little Priya is one of the lead attorneys for the biggest car company in India.
Given that when we met her, she was finishing law school and planning an internship at a large Indian car company, it's actually extremely plausible.
And your poll numbers just keep dropping.
I want to catch up with all of you, but first, I really must visit the Louvre.
I'm going too. I'll show you where it is.
All right, this goes without saying, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. Hands off my sister.
Why would I touch her? She's covered with airplane germs.
I'm so not talking to you. I'm talking to him.
Hey, I've got a girlfriend now.
Oh, please. My sister's much hotter than your girlfriend, and you know it.
Let's just agree they're both hot.
But, dude, that's my sister you're talking about.
Okay, forget who's hotter. The first time Priya came to LA, Leonard and I made a pact out of respect to our friendship and to you that neither of us would hit on her.
Did you pinky swear?
Yes.
Okay, then.
Cobbler. I'm still laughing.
It's really nice to see you again, Leonard.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. Here you go.
Thanks.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Dr. Park, may I help you?
Actually, yes. Do you have any better notes on this project? I'm having a hard time reading your handwriting.
Oh, allow me to rephrase that. What the hell are you doing in my lab?
I'm sorry, I was reassigned to this project. I was told you were taking a temporary sabbatical to focus on other work.
No, that's crazy. This is my research.
Oh, Amy, there you are.
No, not now, Sheldon. I'm dealing with an epic screw-up, and when I find out who's responsible, they're gonna get an earful.
All right, well, when you're done, let me know. I've got some exciting news.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. President Siebert said you were focusing on some important physics work and I should take over your lab in the interim.
Hey, that was my exciting news. All right, I'm gonna tell you again. Pretend you haven't heard it.
You got me removed from my own project?
Yeah, and it wasn't easy. Apparently, you're very difficult to replace. Hey, just between you and me, they consider Dr. Park quite the step down.
I was trying to pick my moment to leave. This seems like it.
Wow, banker's hours. No wonder you're not on the tenure track.
Sheldon, you had no right.
I thought you said you were spread too thin. You said you wished you had more time to focus on our research. I thought I was helping.
Well, you're not. I mean, I have years invested in this work, and now someone's gonna come in and take it over? I mean, how would you feel if I let Leonard take over your super asymmetry project?
That's funny. Oh, he'd be like a puppy with a microscope.
New moons were discovered orbiting Jupiter, bringing the total up to 79. As a middle child myself, I'd like to extend my sympathies to moons 2 through 78. Your grandpa will never learn your name. I'd like to thank you for joining me on this journey through the stars. If you enjoyed this lecture, please come back Thursday for the exact same one.
Do I look like I just woke up?
No.
Great, I'm gonna go say hey to Raj.
What are you guys giggling about?
You're passing notes to each other.
Love notes?
If you love math.
And we do.
It's for our super asymmetry theory.
Amy and I have been having so much fun collaborating together.
Well, you know what they say, you never collaborate as much as your first year of marriage.
Hey, great show.
Thanks. Oh, Howard, this is Andrea. She's the director of the planetarium.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. I'm Howard Wolowitz, engineer, husband, father, astronaut.
Really? You're an astronaut?
Well, I don't like to brag.
Yeah, but somehow you'll manage.
Raj, you should have Howard join you for one of your shows.
Oh, that might be fun.
Well, it might be, but with 2 small children at home and a full-time job, I'm sure you're too busy.
No, I could find the time.
Oh, you don't have to decide right now.
It's okay.
But he can't do it.
Hey, hurry up, guys. The gift shop's closing, and Amy said I can get 1 big thing or 2 little things.
Hey, Leonard, remember yesterday when we were talking about having kids someday?
Yeah.
Well, what if it wasn't someday?
Oh my God. Oh my God, are you pregnant?
No.
So.
No. What I meant was, what if we didn't have kids?
Ever?
I mean, our life is so great. Why would we want to change that?
Sure. Yeah, and I guess it would be hard raising kids in the loft you never told me you wanted.
Wait, don't be mad.
I'm not mad. Why would I be mad? There's nothing to be mad at.
You have to turn the thing.
I knew that.
Hey, Leonard.
I'm not mad.
What the hell, Penny?
I'm gonna need more than that.
You're not having kids? How could you do this to me?
How is it any of your business?
Because your kids were supposed to be friends with my kids. Who's gonna be friends with them now?
They will find other friends.
Oh, sure. Because Sheldon's DNA plus my DNA equals a kid who knows how to make friends grow up.
This is between me and Leonard.
Screw Leonard! We were supposed to get pregnant together. We were going to be barf buddies. We were supposed to massage each other's perineums with vitamin E.
I'm about to be your barf buddy right now. Listen, when you have kids, I'm still gonna be there. I'm gonna be their fun Aunt Penny who gives them candy and teaches them swear words and tells them stories about what a weirdo their mother is.
I guess I could live with that. What is gonna be hard is letting go of the dream of us breastfeeding each other's babies.
And it's gonna be hard to forget you said that. No. Hey.
Hey.
I made you dinner. Your favorite In-N-Out burger out of the wrapper on a plate.
Thank you, but you don't have to do this. I'm fine.
I know it's not a baby, but it does leak when you pick it up.
Really? We're joking about this now?
No, look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to just drop all of this on you.
It just took me by surprise. I always imagined having kids.
I know you did.
But I've imagined having a lot of things that I'm never gonna get. A Nobel Prize, a working Batmobile. But I also have a lot that I never thought I'd have. Like you.
Are you sure that's enough?
Yeah.
You're really okay with this?
I am.
Hey, Daddy.
What's this Leonard says about you not wanting to give me grandbabies?
Are you gonna tell me where we're going? Because if it has the words farmers or market in it, I don't want to go.
You were talking about all the things you thought you would never have, so thought I would get you one.
Oh my God, you bought me the Batmobile?
What? No. I rented you the Batmobile for the day.
This is amazing. Thank you.
Be careful. I did not get the insurance.
Come on, Robin!
The fundamental problem with elementary quantum mechanical formalism is that the Fourier transform extends to minus infinity in time.
Hey, don't dumb this down for me.
Penny, I'm late for that thing. See ya.
Leonard?
Oh, Sheldon. Didn't see you there. What's up?
Well, he was excited to talk science with Amy, but she was working late, so he decided to come over and share it with me. With me, Leonard. With me.
Sheldon, we've talked about this. You can't go around boring other people's wives.
Yeah. I already got a man for that.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
It's just I've been enjoying my collaboration with Amy, but ever since we got back from our honeymoon, she has so little time.
She does have her own job.
Yeah, but it's so dull. Trying to understand how the brain translates the five senses into biochemical information. I'd rather wait in line without my phone.
Okay, well, Leonard's here now. You can talk science with him.
Where are you going?
That thing you were late for, one of us should really be there. Champagne with a packet of Splenda in it.
You know what I call this drink?
A waste of champagne?
No, a Dr. Cooper. Because...
He's also sweet and bubbly.
All right. A toast to Sheldon and Amy and the publication of your Super Asymmetry paper. We are so proud of you guys. Cheers.
Thanks.
Ooh, that is PhD-licious.
So, have you guys gotten any feedback yet?
Well, there are some comments online, but we haven't read them. We decided we don't care what people say about our work.
Good for you. People online can be so mean. I posted a picture of myself on Instagram, and some jerk said I look so skinny I might disappear.
And yet, somehow, she soldiers on.
Although, Amy and I did give the world a gift. It would be nice to read some of the thank you notes.
I'm surprised you're interested in some stranger's opinion.
Well, as I always say, a stranger's just a friend who hasn't complimented me yet.
Okay, I'll read them.
If any of them accuse you of being too pretty, Penny can help you through it.
Okay, here's one from Dr. Salzberg at UCLA.
Wait, no, stop. I don't want to know. What if he's mean?
Well, what if he's complimentary?
I want to know.
Okay, he says...
I don't want to know.
Just let me see it. Okay, this is really positive. Wow, it's like really positive. He says it might be the discovery of the decade.
He's right, they love it.
This is so exciting. Oh, this may be the Dr. Cooper talking, but pour me another Dr. Cooper.
I'm telling you, from this distance, it's gonna hurt. Ow! See, that hurt!
All right, fine. You can shoot me.
No, I'm not gonna shoot you. Ow!
Ah, you're right, we're way too close.
See, I told you it's gonna hurt. Ow!
I can't believe you're taking this out on me. I was just trying to get publicity for our paper.
By making it seem like it was your idea?
I didn't write the headline, Sheldon. Did you even read the article? Because I talk about you continuously.
I know, and it just made you sound modest and charming.
Why can't you just be proud of me?
I am proud of you.
Really? Because you sound jealous.
Well, I'm that too. I've seen Inside Out. I know I can feel two things
Still
at once.
talking to your ex-boyfriend?
Yes, and I'm not gonna apologize for that. And you need to delete that app from your phone.
Because you're hiding something from me.
No, because you should trust me.
How can I trust you? I barely even know you.
Then what are we doing? Why are we planning a wedding?
I don't know.
Ah, sad man!
I know you've been avoiding me and Howard, and I'm not leaving until you tell me what's going on inside that little head of yours.
Like the wild elephant, I am trumpeting my love for you.
Like a hidden flower, my sweet fragrance comes into view.
My heart burns for you like the sun at noon.
My desert welcomes you like the rainy monsoon.
You are my heart.
My universe.
You are my heart.
My universe.
My universe. You are my heart. My universe. You are my heart. My universe. You are my heart. My universe. My universe.
Since preschool.
Hey!
Hey.
Hey!
Hey, your copy of Science Magazine was in my mailbox.
Oh, thanks.
Check it out. All about planets this month.
That's an atom.
Agree to disagree. That's what I love about science. There's no one right answer.
So, you and Zach again, huh?
Yeah, me and Zach again.
Were we here earlier?
Okay, we should go.
Not yet. I want to talk science with the science dudes.
Oh, and the science dudes want to talk science with you. What do you want to talk about? Rocks? Dinosaurs? Our friend the beaver?
You know, I saw this great thing on the Discovery Channel. Turns out that if you kill a starfish, it'll just come back to life.
Was the starfish wearing boxer shorts? Because you might have been watching Nickelodeon.
No, I'm almost sure that it was the Discovery Channel. It was a great show. They also said dolphins might be smarter than people.
They might be smarter than some people.
Well, maybe we can do an experiment to find out.
That's easy enough. We'd need a large tank of water, a hoop to jump through, and a bucket of whatever bite-sized treats you find tasty.
I don't get it.
A dolphin might.
Oh, I see. You guys are inferring that I'm stupid.
That's not correct. We were implying it. You then inferred it.
Let's go.
You know, for a group of guys who claim they spent most of their lives being bullied, you can be real jerks. Shame on all of you.
What the hell did I do?
You laughed.
You know who's got to be the bravest person in the Marvel Universe? Whoever has to give She-Hulk a bikini wax.
You want to talk brave? How about Captain America's undocumented Mexican gardener?
He's not braver than whoever uses the bathroom after the thing.
As usual, you're all wrong. The bravest person in the Marvel Universe is the doctor who gives Wolverine his prostate exam.
How about the guy who gets a prostate exam from Wolverine?
Now you're just being silly. Wolverine's never displayed the slightest interest in helping others prevent prostate cancer. Hello? Yes, the elevator's out of order. You'll have to use the stairs. Well, of course you can. Pizza dates back to the 16th century, while the first elevator was not installed until 1852. That means that for over 300 years, people carried pizzas upstairs. Be part of that proud tradition.
I'll go get Penny while that guy spits on our food.
Do you think they gave Wolverine an adamantium prostate?
That's a stupid question.
We're having a conversation about probing the heinies of superheroes. There are no stupid questions.
Yes. Oh, is Penny here?
You're Leonard, right?
Yeah.
Dan, it's good to finally meet you, son.
Okay, I think a bit of context here might help.
Oh, hey, Leonard, I see you met my dad.
Oh, good. Context.
Come on in, buddy. Take a load off.
Oh, gee, Dad, Leonard can't stay. He just dropped by to say hello. Thanks for stopping by, sweetie. I'll see you later.
That was odd. I found another tweet from a student at Sheldon's lecture. Dr. Cooper has taken a relatively boring subject and managed to make it completely insufferable. Plus, he looks like a giant insect.
Listen to this one. Does Einstein's theory explain why time flies when you're having fun, but when you're listening to Dr. Cooper, it falls out of the sky dead?
Oh, somebody took pictures and uploaded them to their Flickr account.
Wow. How do you get an entire lecture hall to flip you off at the same time?
Apparently, if you're Sheldon, all you need to do is turn your back.
Hey, Leonard, is your Wi-Fi down? I can't get on.
Oh, Sheldon changed the password. It's now Penny is a freeloader. No spaces.
Thanks. What are you guys doing?
Sheldon gave a lecture at the university tonight. We're reading the reviews.
Oh, how'd he do?
Well, picture the Hindenburg meets Chernobyl meets 3 Mile Island meets Tron 2.
That bad, huh?
Read this woman's tweet.
Listening to Dr. Cooper has made me want to start cutting myself again.
Well, good evening, Leonard, Howard, Raj, freeloader.
So, how'd the lecture go?
In a word, triumphant.
Really? Triumphant?
Oh, yes. You should have seen those young people. They're thirsty for knowledge, drinking in my wisdom. I may have changed a few lives today.
Oh, please let me tell him.
I don't know. I kind of promised Howard.
Tell me what?
Actually, we should all share the moment, Raj, if you would.
Oh, tweets about my lecture. That's rather unfair. That's downright cruel. Plus, insects have 6 legs. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the acronym KMN.
Oh, from the context, we think it means kill me now.
Well, suppose everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I think I'll turn in. I want to teach those poopy heads anyway.
FYI, I think that's what...
Oh, hi.
Hey, you. What happened
happened with the contacts?
One of them's upstairs, the other one sort of slipped back into my skull.
Hey, is that one of the new shirts Priya got you?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to wash that.
No?
No, that's silk. Seriously, what would you do without me?
Yeah.
You know, I gotta tell you, I think you got a real winner with Priya.
Yeah, me too.
She seems really sweet. Believe me, you do not want to take that for granted. There are a lot of bitches out there.
Yeah, bitches are the worst.
All right, well, I'll see you later.
Wait, Penny, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
Okay, how do I put this? Are you familiar with Darwin's observation of the finches in the Galapagos Islands?
Did they make a movie about it?
No?
Then no.
All right, well, anyway, Darwin observed that when two groups of finches competed over the same food source, eventually one of them would evolve a different beak shape so they could feed on something else.
Okay.
So, what do you think we can learn from that behavior that we can apply to our own lives?
A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush?
Sure, that has birds in it.
It's fun talking to you, Leonard. I always learn stuff.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna count that.
No, it's all right. Walk me down. So what's up?
I kind of have a problem I was hoping you could help me with.
Sure, anything.
Move out.
What?
Well, not far. Hey, if you ever want to start a family, La Cañada has some great schools.
Okay, I'm not moving anywhere. What the hell is this all about?
Why does it have to be about anything? Can't a fella ask his buddy to relocate? No questions asked?
Oh, for God's sake, Leonard, this is about Priya, isn't it? She doesn't want me hanging out with you.
Oh, yes, there, I said it.
Okay, look, I happen to like your girlfriend.
And she likes you.
No, she doesn't.
Not really, no.
It doesn't matter. Look, I promise from now on I will keep my distance from you.
Well, no, hold on. What kind of distance are we talking about? Because we are neighbors. I mean, I can hear the toilet flush in your apartment.
You can hear my toilet flush?
I don't listen for it, but nice to know everything's okay with your plumbing. The building's plumbing.
Leonard, I get it. You're in a new relationship now, and I'm happy for you. So why don't we just shake hands and part friends?
Well, now, hold on. How about this? How about we still hang out, but on the down low?
Are you really that kind of guy?
No. I actually felt kind of silly just saying on the down low.
Bye, Leonard.
Penny, wait. Damn contacts.
With me?
Oh, no, he doesn't.
Why not?
Well, you know, milk in the taters, milk in the gravy, Parmesan crust. Your lactose intolerant boyfriend will turn into a gas-filled Macy's Day balloon.
Not quite accurate. The Macy's balloons are filled with helium, whereas Leonard produces copious amounts of methane.
So no on the shepherd's pie. Move on.
Yeah, little Tippy says he can eat frozen yogurt. Do not believe it.
Sea bass. I'll have the sea bass.
Yeah, you gotta like this. I mean, the girlfriend, the ex-girlfriend bonding over your rooty-tooty stinky booty.
Kill me.
It wouldn't help. The human body is capable of being flatulent for hours after death.
Guys, sorry I'm late. I have amazing news.
Bernadette, before you change the subject, does anyone have any final comments on Leonard's faulty digestive system?
So what's your news, Bernadette?
The thesis committee accepted my doctoral dissertation. I'm getting my PhD.
Oh, congratulations.
Wow! So that means you're a doctor, you're a doctor, you're a doctor, you're a doctor, and Howard, you know a lot of doctors.
Congratulations, honey.
Thank you.
So, Howard, tell us, how's it feel knowing that when you two get married, you'll be referred to as Mr. and Dr. Wallowitz?
unless he takes Bernadette's last name, and considering her advanced status, that could open some doors for him.
Please, this isn't about me. I'm proud of you.
Well, you'll really be proud of this. I was headhunted by a big pharmaceutical company. They're gonna pay me a buttload of money.
What?
Bernadette, that's great. Howard, do you make a buttload?
Better than what you got a buttload of.
Hey, if I roll down the windows in the car, everything's peachy. If you do it, you're still not a doctor.
Yeah, just a heads up on the car window deal. It helps, but everything is not peachy.
By a matrix of negative I, comma, 0. And there we have it. Conclusive proof that I am absolutely worthless after 9 o'clock. All right. I see what's going on. The little pre-Halloween hijinkery. A ghostly moan, a rattling of chains, a witch's cackle, trifecta of haunted house cliches. Instead of eek, I say yawn. Oh, the walls are dripping blood, which looks nothing like a phenolphthalein indicator exposed to a sodium carbonate solution. See you in hell, Sheldon. The most frightening thing about that is the missing comma. Okay. All right. That one was clever. Skeleton with phosphorus on a zip line. Come on out, merry pranksters. Take a bow.
You should have seen your face.
Yes, there's nothing quite like the slightly widened eyes of mildly startled.
Come on, admit it. We got you, Sheldon.
Please. Fright depends on an element of surprise. The simple fact is, because I am much smarter than you and able to anticipate your actions, it is highly unlikely that you two rubes could ever surprise me.
He's probably right. We can't beat him. He's just too smart.
Gentlemen.
Who had money on feints?
I had Pia's pants.
Oh, God. Oh, God! Oh. Okay, look, this never happened. Do you understand me? Really? Still can't talk to me?
What are you doing here?
What?
I said, what are you doing here?
I live here.
I have paperwork that says differently.
Priya's going back to India.
Irrelevant. Rajesh and I have a good thing going, and you're not going to ruin it. What are you doing here?
Been up all night. I had a fight with Bernadette.
Why?
She gave me a beautiful watch.
Leonard, do you understand this?
Yes.
Talk to him.
Damn.
What's going on?
Oh, it's not what it looks like.
What does it look like?
Order?
One moment. I'm conducting an experiment.
With Dungeons and Dragons dice?
Yes. From here on in, I've decided to make all trivial decisions with a throw of the dice, thus freeing up my mind to do what it does best: enlighten and amaze. Page 14, item 7.
So, what's for dinner?
A side of corn succotash. Interesting.
Howard, can I see you for a minute, please?
I don't want to show any more of your friends how I can fit in the booster seats.
No, that's not it. Just come with me, please.
Let's see what I'll be washing that succotash down with. A pitcher of margaritas.
Do you really want that?
That's the great thing. It doesn't matter. My mind is freed up to think about more important things.
What's it thinking about now?
Hamburgers and lemonade.
Raj, there's someone I want you to meet. This is my friend Emily. I know her from spin class. No, Raj, relax. She can't hear you. She's deaf.
Emily, this is our friend Raj.
Look at you guys just hitting it off. I'm so good.
Hi. She says it's nice to meet you.
Did she really mean that, or was she saying it sarcastically?
Raj says it's nice to meet you, too. She says she has to go back to her family, but Penny has her number if you want to text her and get together.
Okay, I'm gonna play it cool. Tell her, maybe, whatever, babe.
He'll text you.
Look at that. I have a date. I love America again.
And now for dessert. Come on, hot fudge sundae. Come on, hot fudge sundae. Bam! That's what I'm talking about.
Who wants the last dumpling?
Oh, me.
Penny, a moment. We just had Thai food. And in that culture, the last morsel is called the Grangjai piece. And it is reserved for the most important and valued member of the group.
Thank you all for this high honor.
I've seen pictures of your mother. Keep eating.
All right, honey, if we're gonna make the movie, we should go. This may be hard for you to hear, but when I say honey, I mean my fiancé. Yeah, well, now it means her.
It's okay if he wants to come.
Fine, but next time we get a sitter.
All right, I gotta go to work. I'll walk down with you.
Wait, which is closer to the new train store in Monrovia, the movie theater or the Cheesecake Factory?
Neither of them are close.
Oh, well, then I guess it doesn't matter which one of you drives me. Let's play a fun guessing game to see who gets to take me. All right, this 4-letter word describes either a printer's type size or a compulsion to eat dirt.
Okay, I'm not driving him.
No, Penny, don't give up. You can get this.
Are you going with Sheldon?
No, I have no interest in model trains, stores that sell them, nor their heartbreaking clientele.
Oh, well, I have some work to do, so.
I can't imagine that would disturb me. Carry on.
Okay. Wouldn't you be more comfortable at home?
Not really, no.
Alrighty then. So I'll just get started.
Leonard, please, I don't need the running commentary.
Good morning, handsome.
Morning, Mom.
It's me.
Yes, it is, and you're so pretty in the morning.
Your mom and I made you breakfast.
Wow. So you guys are getting along?
Yeah, I guess. We're very different people, Howard, so communication's a little tricky.
Does he like the pancakes?
He didn't try them yet!
Is there any butter?
It's butter-flavored syrup.
So, what's the word?
He wants butter!
It's butter-flavored syrup!
I just told him that!
I don't need any butter.
If you want butter, I'll get you butter.
Well, I guess I'll cut these by myself.
Foul-smelling, moss-covered ogre. What do you do?
I say, hey, Ma, what's for dinner?
17. The ogre is amused by your joke and allows you to pass. By the by, I liked it too.
How go the wedding plans, Howard? Great. Spent 5 hours last night at Macy's registering for gifts. Looks like I'm finally gonna have that darling little earthenware asparagus dish I've always wanted.
See, this is the good thing about having a girlfriend 9,000 miles away. I can spend my nights doing whatever I want.
You mean like playing nerd games with us and then taking a suspiciously long shower?
Maybe. We enter the dungeon.
You see a dragon.
Really? So we're playing Dungeons and Dragons and we walk into a dungeon and see a dragon? Isn't that a little on the nose?
When you play Chutes and Ladders, do you complain about all the chutes and all the ladders?
Are you gonna eat that whole pie?
Maybe. Why not? Who do I have in my life to watch my figure for?
God, did you watch Bridget Jones again?
No, it's just that everybody's got someone. Sheldon's with Amy, Howard's getting married, you're dating my sister.
You know, now that Howard's getting married, maybe he'll inflate one of his old girlfriends for you.
You know who I blame for my loneliness? The United States of America. Your movies and your TV shows promise streets paved with beautiful blonde women with big bazongas.
Eat another pie, you'll have your own bazongas.
That's cruel. You know it goes straight to my hips.
Gentlemen, please focus. You're facing a fire-breathing dragon.
I don't know if I want to play anymore.
Because you don't have a girlfriend? Well, good lord. That becomes a reason not to play Dungeons and Dragons. This game's in serious trouble.
Hey, Priya.
Hey, sweetheart. How's it going?
Not so good. We have to talk.
Sounds serious. What's up?
Okay, here it is. I met this girl, and I kissed her, and I feel terrible about it, but it's done. It's never gonna happen again, and I am so, so sorry.
No, relax. It's okay.
It is.
Yeah, these things happen. They happen to everybody.
Oh, my God. You are amazing. I mean, I don't deserve you. What do you mean, everybody?
Leonard, I didn't know if I should tell you, but I kind of cheated on you, too.
Kind of?
A couple of weeks ago, I slept with my ex-boyfriend. So I guess we both messed up a little.
No, I messed up a little. You messed up a lot.
Well, it's not a competition.
Oh, yeah, it is, and you won. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to go. I don't believe this.
Bazinga, punk. Now we're even. Leonard.
Yeah.
In case it comes up again, this right here is an imposition.
What was I supposed to do? He needed a place to sleep it off.
You're soft. This world's gonna chew you up and spit you out.
When did I have tacos?
Morning, Jimmy.
Oh, there it is, tacos.
Man, I tied one on.
Yeah, you did. So, listen, it was great to see you again, and thanks for the apology.
What apology?
For all the crappy stuff you did to me in high school.
Well, geez, you're still harping on that? What a puss.
That's my French toast.
It's good. You really know your way around the kitchen, Nancy.
I'm not going to say I told you so, but we could have killed him.
I might kill him right now.
The Dark Knight has your back. He's scared, but he has your back.
Hey, Jimmy, it's time for you to go.
Yeah, all right, let me just finish this.
No, you're done. I want you out of my apartment right now.
Well said, Boy Wonder.
Or what?
Don't answer. That's a trick question. I speak from experience.
I'm not afraid of you anymore, Jimmy. Now get out! Uh-oh.
You did it, Leonard. You stood up to your bully.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about myself. Do you think we can outrun him?
I don't need to outrun him. I just need to outrun you.
Hey.
Oh, hey. You work the lunch shift?
Yeah, got 8 pounds of salmon that's about to go bad. Do you know how to cook it?
Not really.
Damn it. Should have liberated the iffy chicken.
So what are you and Professor Fussy Face up to tonight?
Star Wars on Blu-ray.
You've seen that movie like 1,000 times?
Not on Blu-ray. Only twice on Blu-ray.
Oh, Leonard.
I know. It's high-resolution sadness.
Well, I was gonna take myself out to a movie tonight. You wanna go?
Really? Do we do that?
What do you mean?
You know, we haven't spent time alone together since we broke up.
Oh, it's not a date, Leonard. It's just a man and a woman hanging out, not having sex at the end of the night.
Sounds like most of my dates.
Oh, dear Lord, get away from me, you monster.
What is that about?
He's smart and crazy enough, he may have actually created a monster.
Shoo! Be gone!
What the hell is going on?
There's a bird outside the window, and he won't go away. That is the hell that is going on. We have no worms or seeds here. Shoo! Shoo!
Really? On top of everything else, you're afraid of birds?
It's called ornithophobia, and someday it will be recognized as a true disability, and the landlord will be required by law to put a giant net over the building. Which is unfortunate, because I have a fear of nets.
So, movies, yes or no?
Oh, movies, yes.
Great, I'll see you later. And remember, he's more afraid of you than you are of him.
That doesn't help.
No. I was talking to the bird.
Go away, bird! Go away, bird! Go away, bird!
Sheldon, just ignore him.
Good idea. Attention is what birds want. Oh, much better. All right. Now I'll just get along with my life. Make a pot of tea, Leonard. It's gonna be a long night. Who's dancing?
Okay, so we went out, saw a movie, met some nice people, said horrible things about each other in public. All in all, a pretty magical night.
Okay, I'm not innocent in all this, but you basically called me stupid, you asthmatic dumbass.
I know, I crossed the line, and I'm sorry. No, hey, I really mean it. And it's not like when we were going out, I just apologized for everything so we could end up in bed. This is a 100% sex is off the table. I'm sorry.
All right, thank you. I'm sorry, too.
Just to be clear, sex is off the table, right?
Way off.
Maybe we're not ready to hang out as friends.
I don't know. Up until the last part, I was kind of enjoying Take Charge Leonard with a little backbone. Picking the movie, knowing what he wants, a little cocky.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, then I'm putting sex back on the table. What do you think about that?
Oh, maybe I like it.
You do? Because if that's what you like, I can be that guy. I swear, I'll be anything you want me to be.
Good night, Leonard.
I am such an asthmatic dumbass. I had a weird night.
Mine was great.
I'm going to be a mommy.
Hi. Did Sheldon change the Wi-Fi password again?
Yeah, it's Penny already eats our food. She can pay for Wi-Fi. No spaces.
Okay, if you can't get me to stop eating your food, what makes you think you can get me to stop using your Wi-Fi?
I believe that you're capable of great change. Like when I finally got you to stop saying Valentine's Day.
Want to hear something weird?
Sure.
In the year 2000, Pope John Paul II was named an honorary Harlem Globetrotter.
What are you talking about?
You asked Penny if she wanted to hear something weird.
Well, yeah, because I have something weird to tell her.
Oh, I thought it was a game.
What's yours?
There's this guy, Jimmy Speckerman. He used to torment me in high school. Sent me a message through Facebook. He's in town and wants to have drinks.
Okay, Penny, if it were a game, here are your choices. An email from an old acquaintance, or the head of one of the largest religious institutions in the world, slam dunking to Sweet Georgia Brown. Pick.
Just do it, because he's not going to let it go.
Basketball, Pope.
And that's how it's done.
What are you gonna do about your bully? Are you gonna see him?
I don't know.
Wait, is this the fella who peed in your Hawaiian punch?
No, that was a different guy.
Was he the one who wedgied you so hard your testicle reascended and you spent your whole Christmas break waiting for it to come back down?
No, that was a different guy.
Was he the one who used your head to open a nut?
No.
Oh. Was he the one who made you eat your arm hair?
No, actually, that was this guy's sister.
All right, well, what do you think he wants?
I don't know.
You know, the holidays are just around the corner. Maybe he wants to see if he can lodge the other testicle up there.
I told you, that was a different guy.
That's too bad. Could have spent New Year's Eve waiting for the ball to drop. Nice dinner. Glad you asked me out again.
Me too. I missed you.
You see me all the time. You sure you just don't miss the sex?
Well, yeah, sex with you is pretty great. Have you ever tried it?
I have. You are not wrong. I just think if we're gonna try dating again, we should take things slow.
Oh, I can take it slow. Did I ever tell you about my first girlfriend in high school, Karen Burbrick? To this day, she doesn't know we were going out. Made it easier on her when I broke things off.
Okay, well, maybe not that slow.
How about this? Are you familiar with the typical development for computer software?
Yeah, just for fun, let's say I'm not.
Before an application is released, they give it a trial run. We could do that. And if we hit a rough spot, instead of getting mad and say, hey, we found a bug, and we report it so it can be fixed.
You mean like a beta test?
But technically, this would be an alpha test. A beta test requires people that weren't involved in the development of the
Seriously, do I not get credit for knowing beta tests?
No, you should. Absolutely. That was me being pedantic. And that's our first bug. You reported it. I can fix that. See, this is good.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Great. You keep a list, I'll keep a list. At some point, we'll exchange.
Okay. Good night, Leonard.
Night. Attaboy, Hofstetter.
This is amazing. How did you even get this idea?
I called your dad. I asked him what things you liked to do when you were a kid. This seemed easier than getting a cow out here so you could tip it.
Okay, you're kind of really great.
You mean for a person whose neck massages feel like an eagle is trying to carry you to its nest?
Okay, bug report. I just complimented you. You should take it and shut up.
Right. Sorry.
Then stop apologizing all the time.
Right, sorry.
All right, let's shoot stuff. You want me to show you what to do?
I play a lot of Grand Theft Auto. I think I know how to handle a gat.
Oh, you are cute when you get all gangsta.
So I've got a gunshot wound. That's pretty badass.
No, you've got a Reebok with a gunshot wound and an ouchie on your pinky toe.
Hello, they gave me a Band-Aid. Hospitals do not issue Band-Aids unless it is medically necessary. That is the law.
Well, thank you for a really cool evening.
Thank you for hiding my Star Wars socks at the emergency room. Is it a good time to evaluate the beta test and see where we stand?
Things are looking good.
So we still taking things slow? Because a gunshot wound today, last week I slammed my thumb in the kitchen drawer. We don't know how much time I have.
Good night, you.
Guten Tag, das YouTube. Ich bin ein Bavarian.
Und ich bin eine Pretzel.
Und this is Sheldon Cooper Presents Fun mit Flags.
It was a nice retirement party.
I guess. Still, it's a shame Professor Rothman was forced to step down.
What choice did the university have? He snapped. It happens to theoretical physicists all the time.
I wonder how long Sheldon's got.
These shrimp are all the same size. There's no logical order to eat them in.
Can't be very long.
Hey, look, there's Rothman's empty office. Sad.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So sad.
Dibs.
What's up, fellas?
What are you doing here, Kripke?
Measuring my new office for Dwapes.
This is not your office. It hasn't been assigned yet.
Wong, I called dibs at the Christmas party when Professor Watman tried to have intercourse with the Toys for Tots collection box.
Dibs? I mean, this is a university, not a playground. Offices are not assigned because someone called dibs.
You just called dibs.
Shut it. Offices are assigned by seniority. I arrived at the university first.
I arrived at the office first. I'm the proverbial Uri bird.
Got one?
Professor Rothman.
Professor Rothman.
Good evening.
I'm glad that men are wearing hats again. They're so distinguished.
Help! Somebody help!
What happened?
I was trying to see what was in here, and my head got stuck.
Why would you do that?
It's called scientific curiosity. Now go get butter.
Okay, hang in there, I'll be right back.
Hey, want to spend some time playing the new Star Wars game this weekend?
I don't know. I kind of promised myself I'd get off the computer, be more physically active, get some exercise.
You're about to walk up 3 flights of stairs.
Good point, I'm in.
You know what would be great? Let's do it like the old days.
You talking gaming marathon?
Yeah, start Saturday morning, go 48 hours, sleeping bags, junk food.
Turn off our phones so our moms can't call.
It'll be like our World of Warcraft party a few years ago when the neighbors called the cops on us.
They called the cops because of the smell. They thought we were dead.
We were badass back in the day.
All right, let's do it.
48 hours of Star Wars gaming.
It's on like Alderaan.
Hey, Sheldon, clear your weekend. Starting Saturday morning, Star Wars marathon.
Movies or video games, or board games, or trading card games, or Legos, or dress up, or comic books, or dramatic readings of novelizations. Yes to all!
We are going to play the online game.
The online game, Bully!
Gentlemen, as much as I'm sure Sheldon would enjoy playing intergalactic make-believe, he and I have other plans. We are attending my Aunt Flora's 93rd birthday party.
Just tell her I can't come.
She'll be disappointed if we don't show up.
She's 93. She won't be disappointed for very long.
Now, hang on. I followed all the protocols set forth by you in the relationship agreement. I made a written request 72 hours in advance. Check the tire pressure on the car. I even contacted the Centers for Disease Control to find out what shots they recommend for travel to Orange County. FYI, it's none.
Amy, the relationship agreement was not designed for either one of us to get our way.
You use it to get your way.
I use it to get the right way. The fact that the right way is also my way is a happy coincidence.
You gave me your word. You're coming with me.
We'll miss you, Sheldon.
Yeah, well, who wants to spend the whole weekend running around a bunch of pretend planets battling made-up monsters? That's for babies.
Yeah, but it's got lightsabers.
Please, Amy, it's got lightsabers.
This is the way it's supposed to be. Men together, fighting the forces of evil.
Here, here.
Can't believe this is only 64 calories.
That's my ride. Gotta go.
Sheldon! It's not a great time. What do you want?
Hello to you, too. I'm sorry, but this is important.
What is it?
Back to the Future 2 was in the Back to the Future 3 case. And Back to the Future 3 was, get this, in the Back to the Future 2 case. So, did you do that? Or am I in the house with an intruder?
Sheldon, I gotta go inside. It's getting rough out here.
You're dodging the question. I knew it was you. What was that?
What was what?
This isn't a very good connection, but it sounded like someone just released a kraken.
Okay, I'm hanging up now. You know there's no such thing as a kraken.
What's the matter?
Well, I was worried that you might be missing Leonard. And that might be causing you to have bad dreams. You know, like the kind you'd get if you watched Clash of the Titans right before you went to bed.
Sweetie, did you have a bad dream?
To be honest, I did. Back to the Future 2 was in the Back to the Future 3 case. Leonard did it.
Good night.
No, wait. Perhaps I should sleep here, so you don't miss Leonard as much. Because you're being kind of a baby about it.
You know what? That would make me feel better. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good night.
This morning in the parking garage, I saw this oil stain on the ground that was shaped just like my ex-girlfriend Lucy, and I didn't get upset at all.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, you should be, because she was looking good.
Dear Lord, you're an astronomer. Although you may have earthly woes, get your mind back on the stars. Gee, even the lowly dung beetle chooses to plot its course by using the Milky Way.
Is that true?
Everything I say is true. Now, of course, the dung beetle also enjoys eating feces, living in feces, and making little balls out of feces, so, you know, pick and choose which aspects of its lifestyle you want to embrace.
Come on, you can talk to girls now. It shouldn't be hard for you to meet someone new.
How can I meet someone new when everywhere I look, I see Lucy's face? Tell me you don't see her smile in the crust of this chicken pot pie.
Oh, would you stop it?
Well, the
listen to me. There's a welcome party for incoming postdocs tonight. Go to it and meet someone who isn't made of grease or pie.
You think you're so cool because your wife is a person?
Look, Bernie's at a neuroscience conference with Amy. I'll go with you.
You would do that for me?
Of course. You're my friend. I want you to be happy.
Thanks. Oh, Sheldon, since Amy's out of town, would you like to join us?
I want you to be happy too, but not enough to do anything about it.
Howie, stop. I can't talk like that. Amy's right here.
Sheldon, stop. For the last time, I will not bring home bed bugs.
The hotel's nice. There's a pool, a gym. The bar looks like fun.
Because I looked in the bed and there are no bugs.
Oh, I love you too. If I don't talk to you before you go to sleep, I'll meet you in dreamland.
Good night. No, I will not consider sleeping in my garment bag. It's nice that we all get to eat together.
Absolutely.
Can we maybe put the phones down and have an actual human conversation?
We can, but thanks to Steve Jobs, we don't have to.
Guys, you're never gonna believe this. What happened? I just got a part on a TV show.
Congratulations.
Guys.
What's the show?
NCII or, NCSTD. I don't know. It's the one with all the letters, and I'm gonna be on it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What's your part?
I play a customer in a diner, and I flirt with Mark Harmon.
Oh, Mark Harmon. He's a dreamboat.
So it's just flirting.
Well, yeah, why?
No reason. I just think it's sexier when things are left to the imagination.
He's wrong.
Can't sleep?
No.
Would you like to talk about it?
Penny proposed and I didn't say yes.
Why not?
Good question.
Does that mean the relationship is over?
I don't know.
Why don't you ask her?
Because I'm afraid to know the answer.
Well, I'm sorry.
That's it? Not gonna make some dumb joke or some inappropriate comment?
No. You're my friend, and I'm sorry.
Did you just put a kick me sign on my back?
No. That wouldn't be funny at all.
T-minus 60 seconds.
It all comes down to this.
Oh, I've got butterflies.
Don't get soft on me, Hofstadter. I will slap those glasses right off your face.
What's going on?
Hey, we're about to buy tickets for Comic-Con.
T-minus 45 seconds.
They sell out incredibly fast, but as long as one of us gets in, we
Good
can buy
Lord, this
passes.
is not the time for flirting. Keep it in your pants.
It's a whole lot of weird before coffee.
T-minus 30 seconds.
Oh, I have to go to the bathroom so bad.
Every year I told you wear a diaper.
And I told you I get diaper rash. 15 seconds.
Oh, this is it. This is it. This is it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's live. Go, 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 go.
Anyone in?
No! brain.
Yeah, this is not going to be enough coffee.
Fresh. It's been 10 minutes. We're running out of time.
To be cool? Yeah.
I did it! I did it! I'm in the queue!
And they say firefighters are the real heroes.
What number in line are you?
15,211.
Damn! They only have Thursday and Sunday passes left.
Really? Thursday's gone. Just Sunday left.
Oh, Sunday's the worst. Everybody's leaving. Most of the good panels are over. And the only t-shirts they have left are small and XXXXL.
Sunday's gone.
Not Sunday. I love Sunday.
So that's it? Everything's sold out?
Yeah.
Can't believe we're not going.
It's okay. You know, there's always WonderCon in Anaheim. You know? That's just as good. Excuse me.
Oh, guys, this is really sad. And in a different way than it was 20 minutes ago.
I can't believe we wasted all that time on our Hulk costumes.
What, you're all going as the Hulk?
Not the same Hulk. Ferrigno, Bannon, Norton, and Ruffalo.
We would have been the angry green bells of the masquerade ball.
Yeah. And we're back to the first kind of sad.
On the bright side, every 6-year-old there was jealous of my tiara. Not gonna lie, it felt good.
Let me ask you a question. When did you guys start feeling grown up? Because I'm not sure I do.
Honestly, I thought when I got married I would, but I still kind of feel like I'm pretending. It doesn't help that most of my clothes come from Gap Kids.
Okay, so I'm an adult, and the other day I saw an old man slip and fall down, and I laughed. I mean, I laughed hard. Like out loud. If he was conscious, he would have heard me.
Gosh.
I know. One of the tennis balls came off his walker and bounced right off his head. I almost wet myself. I guess you had to be there.
I think I have you both beat. Imagine trying to feel like a grown-up when you've never even been with a man.
Okay, sex is not what makes you a grown-up.
Yeah, or you'd be the oldest one here.
Really? Is that how you talk to your mother?
I gotta tell you, the more I read about the primordial gravity wave discovery, the more excited I get.
I know, being an astrophysicist right now is like being a rock star.
Only without the sex.
Yeah, literally none of it.
What do you think about it, Sheldon?
Meh.
Are you kidding me? This may be the biggest scientific breakthrough of our lifetime. How can you, as a theoretical physicist, not care about this?
Maybe it's because I'm not an elitist. Yeah, what I'd like to know is, how does this gravity wave breakthrough help the man on the street, you know? Who's looking out for Joe's six-pack and all his quantum physics concerns?
Oh my God, you're jealous.
Yeah, why would I be jealous?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because the origin of the universe just got proven. The Higgs field just got proven, and you've been working on string theory for the last 20 years, and you're no closer to proving it than when you started.
Yeah, well, I've had a lot on my plate. We happen to live in a golden age of television.
Excuse me, fellas. Sorry for eavesdropping, but there actually was some big string theory news today out of the Hadron Collider.
Really? Did they find evidence to support extra dimensions or supersymmetry?
No, but they did find evidence that you'll believe anything.
Why would you do that? You're a string theorist as well.
Incorrect. I am a swing pragmatist. I say I'm going to prove something that cannot be proved. I apply for grant money, and then I spend it on wicker and wads. Waiter.
Do you think he's right? Am I wasting my life on a theory that can never be proven?
Maybe.
but...
Hey, how's dating two women going?
Kind of hit a bump. When I was honest and told Emily she wasn't the only person I was seeing, it went great. So I tried the same thing with Lucy.
And?
She had mixed feelings. But when I said Emily was cool with it, Emily's the best, why can't you be more like Emily? Those feelings became less mixed.
Women. Who knows what'll set them off?
At least now I can focus all my energies on just one girl.
I hope I get to meet her as soon as possible.
Why the rush? She isn't going anywhere.
Oh, she is, but I like that attitude.
Hey, gentlemen, is anybody interested in my old string theory books?
Are you really going to do this?
I am. Yeah, Penny pointed out that what I'm going through is essentially a breakup. And according to Cosmopolitan magazine, one of the most effective techniques for moving on is to get rid of all reminders of the relationship.
You're reading Cosmo?
Yes. Yeah, as it turns out, there's an article on how to get over a breakup in literally every issue. Anyway, it suggests that I set these on fire, but the smell of burning books reminds me of church picnics in East Texas.
What's this?
Oh, that's just a doodle of a hyperelliptic Riemann surface.
Yeah, wasn't that the basis of your postdoc fellowship?
It was. This seemed so elegant at the time. But now I realize I was just a simple country boy, seduced by a big city theory with variables in all the right places.
It's going to be okay.
I know. As hard as this is, I have to move on. I can't keep postulating multidimensional entities and get nothing in return. I have needs too.
So, lot to drink.
No more than Penny.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait. Empty room. Empty room. Empty room. When somebody says come in, I'm gonna freak out.
No, I thought cleaning out a dead professor's office was going to just be boring. But then I found his dentures and realized it's also gross.
Doesn't Professor Abbott's family want any of this stuff?
I don't think he had a family.
Well, it's rough.
No. You spend your whole life working, and at the end, all that's left are some papers in a box.
Makes you think. Oh, well.
Hey, we're supposed to look through all this stuff before we throw it away in case it's important.
I did. It's all outdated or disproved?
I don't know. This old pen kind of proves gravity. When I tilt it, her bathing suit falls right off.
Oh, my dad used to have a pen like that. I dated it all through 6th grade.
Still feels weird just throwing away his work like this.
Don't feel bad. Someday someone will be throwing out your work, too.
That someone was shelled in and the day was yesterday. Hey, look at this. Dear Roger, to be opened upon your first great discovery of Mom. Wow, look at the date. Saved this 50 years and never got to open it.
That's intense.
Poor Roger Abbott.
Roger Abbott sounds just like Roger Rabbit.
Roger Rabbit, Roger Rabbit, Roger Rabbit. Oh my God, Lennon, I know he's dead, but try it, it's fun. Roger Rabbit, Roger Rabbit.
Penny! Oh, my rookie of the year.
Oh, Dan, my boss who didn't want to hire me now is a little hug machine.
Oh, you. Brand new and already the third best sales rep. Why don't you come over to my table?
Yes, I'll be right there.
Yeah.
Bernadette's just parking the car.
Oh, good. Bernadette. Cute, sweet, vicious little Bernadette.
Come on, she's not that bad.
Oh, yeah? At the company picnic, she yelled at me and my grandson for losing the three-legged race. I mean, he still calls her that mean kid with the big boobies.
I know she can be a little intense, but I swear she is so sweet once you get past all the...
What are you talking about?
Oh, we're just talking about how much we love working with you. Isn't that right, Dan?
I just read about an experiment designed to see if you could make two people fall in love in a matter of hours.
That doesn't sound right. My research has shown that it takes 3 to 5 years of shameless begging.
honey, neither of us comes off good in that story.
Yeah, I saw that article you're talking about. The participants ask each other a series of questions designed to promote intimacy.
And then they finish it off by staring into each other's eyes for 4 minutes.
Oh, that's nonsense. I proclaimed my love for you, and the last time I looked into your eyes was when you thought you had conjunctivitis.
Other than the fact that I had it, that was a magical night.
Raj, would you ever try an experiment like that with Emily?
Well, I don't need science to win a heart. Have my family's wealth for that.
I'm telling you, you can't create love in a few hours, right?
No, careful. You're poking at the whole foundation of The Bachelor.
Yeah, well, we don't have to debate this. We're scientists. We can conduct our own research. I propose that we imprison 2 street people.
No.
You didn't even let me finish.
Forget it.
Oh, so you can experiment on all the apes you want, but I want to manipulate the emotions of 2 captive human beings. Suddenly, I'm the monster.
Why don't you just do the test?
In the interest of science, I'd be willing to.
What, you're okay with an experiment where you have to answer awkward questions about your innermost feelings?
Yes.
Please, can I do it with him, please?
I've been listening to Sheldon's feelings on things for 10 years. Tag, you're it.
Hey, but what if the experiment works?
I'm not gonna fall in love with Sheldon.
That's what I said. Before I knew it, he pontificated his way right into my heart.
Fun fact, pontificate comes from the Latin word pontifex, which means bridge builder or pope.
In love?
Thank you for walking me home.
Just want to make sure you get there safe.
Well, this is me. It's been a very interesting evening.
It really has.
And after I let you be Gary. Leonard, I've been working on an opening joke for our lecture at Berkeley.
Oh, I like to laugh. Let's say it anyway.
Okay. What do you say to a graduate of the UC Berkeley physics department? I'll have fries with that. Because his education hasn't prepared him for a career in the sciences.
You know, when they chase you out of there, you only have to run faster than Sheldon.
Are you all set for your trip?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I just restocked the old PRK.
PRK?
Public restroom kit. Everything a boy needs for making pee-pee in new and strange places.
I don't see what's crazy about bringing a backpack with your own toilet paper and Purell.
Keep going.
And rubber gloves, air freshener, noise-canceling headphones, danger whistle, pepper spray, a multi-language occupied sign. Let's see, we have seat protectors, booties for my shoes, a clothespin for my nose. Oh, and a mirror on a stick so I can make sure the person in the stall next to me isn't some kind of weirdo.
You still worried some Berkeley girl's gonna steal him away?
Yes. Who do you think gave him the danger whistle?
Are you still mad at me?
Yes. You missed our lecture. We were almost arrested. And you got me locked in a room with a man who forced his tongue down the throat of a stuffed Wookiee.
Boy, some people are just glass half empty.
The glass is empty, Sheldon. It's completely empty. If you gave that glass to a man who was dying of thirst, he would be dead. Do you know why?
Before I answer, was he a smoker? I think you're looking at this all wrong.
Fine, then tell me how I should be looking at it.
Well, not only did we go to Skywalker Ranch, we got in. And no one we know can say that. And for all the times you find me irritating, today you got to watch someone shoot me with a taser.
That part was pretty good.
See?
Did flop around a lot.
I'll take your word for it. I was too busy trying not to defecate.
You know, when they were escorting us to the detaining room, I looked through a door and I'm pretty sure I saw a display case with the Ark of the Covenant.
That's amazing. Yeah, and I saw Jabba the Hutt riding on a motorcycle. Although that was right after the tasing, so who can say for sure?
I guess this could count as an adventure.
It was. And even though we're not allowed back there, they can never take today away from us. Unlike my sense of smell, which hasn't returned since the tasing. No, I got nothing.
I wonder how Sheldon would react if the TARDIS was at your place.
Don't listen to her, just hit the ball.
Keep talking.
If this doesn't get him into your bedroom, nothing will.
Amy! The Daleks are right on my tail. Quick, we need to reset the time circuits. Oh no, I left my sonic screwdriver behind.
You're wrong. No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Settle this. Those little animated pictures on the internet, are they called GIFs or GIFs?
Well, the G stands for graphics. That's a hard G, so I say GIF.
The guy who invented it says it's GIF.
I'm sorry, do you mean the guy or the Jai?
Well, I'll give you 3 guesses why I'm so irritated.
Well, something happened different from the way you wanted it.
I guess news travels fast. It's true. A select group of scientists was invited to a weekend symposium at a former home of Richard Feynman, and I wasn't included.
Sheldon, I'm sure it's not because they don't think you're an elite scientist.
Yeah, I bet you anything. It's just because you're a pain in the ass.
You're just saying that to make me feel better.
You can spend the rest of the day being bitter about this.
Agreed.
Gonna say or, but why bother?
How's it going, Sheldon?
Wonderful. I just finished hanging the lights.
Can I come in?
Yes. Oh, but enter through the side. Batman is a load-bearing blanket.
Amazing.
I know. This isn't the printout. This is my real face.
What are we doing? This is a fort. Let's sit on the floor.
Roughing it? Okay. Everything looks so big from down here. This must be how Leonard feels. Okay, so the final 4 forts in the first annual Best Fort Ever contest, or Fort Off, are Fort Knox, Fort Ticonderoga, Fort Sumter, and Fort Cozy McBlanket.
I'd say Knox over Ticonderoga, because it's got the gold, and McBlanket over Sumter, because it has a higher thread count. Oh, 10 o'clock. Date night's over.
But no, we haven't picked a winner.
We both know this one's gonna win.
Well, of course we do. Fort Knox doesn't have a secret physics lending library.
Come on, I'll help you take this down.
Well, wait, what if just this once we suspend the date night parameters and you stay later?
Well, as long as we're suspending the parameters, I could stay really late and we could have our first sleepover.
That's a big step.
It's a big fort.
Very well. I will agree to a family-friendly, G-rated boy-girl sleepover.
PG. Some scenes may be too intense for younger viewers.
G-rated with a warning for families with babies and toddlers.
You got yourself a sleepover.
Do you need to borrow a toothbrush or pajamas?
Would it alarm you to know that I hid those things here 2 years ago just in case this ever came up?
It would, but you know how much I admire preparedness. How did you know we'd be in the living room?
Who says this is the only one?
Hello? What is this?
We built a fort.
Those my sheets?
Yes, they are.
Oh, well, you kids have fun. I'm gonna go to sleep.
What, Leonard? Don't you want to see the inside of the fort?
I'm good.
You don't come on. I really want to tell someone they can't come in.
Okay, fine. Sheldon, may I please visit your fort?
I want to say no, but it's too glorious. Get in here.
Sure, thank you.
Have a seat on the floor.
Not there.
Terrific.
It's not terrific. Lots of highly unlikely things happen. You saw what's under this robe and you still married me.
If you're really worried, we'll take him to the vet and have him tested.
Good. Thank you. Okay, there is a test. All they have to do is cut off his head and check his brain.
Oh, cut off his head? That's where his little nose is.
He's not showing any symptoms. Okay, I guess I'll just go to the emergency room to be safe.
Howie, this is just your hypochondria.
When I sat on the mute button and thought I'd gone deaf, that was my hypochondria.
We'll find another time to tell him I'm pregnant.
Leonard, I've got terrible news.
What's going on?
Before I tell you, perhaps I should soften the blow. Your face is pleasingly symmetrical.
Just tell me.
A Swedish team of physicists is trying to scoop our superfluid vortex experiment.
That kind of stinks.
That kind of stinks. Why aren't you more upset? Did I soften the blow too much? Because this here is more like a Picasso painting.
What are we gonna do?
Perform the experiment immediately.
I'd love to, but we need liquid helium and our shipment's on back order for a month.
A month? What, are you kidding me? That'd have been a good time for you to soften the blow.
That shirt brings out the blue in your eyes.
Thank you, aren't you sweet?
Let's go check to see if the university has any helium in reserve.
Did you know that I almost didn't wear this shirt today?
Hey, Barry, we're in trouble. We need liquid helium. Does the department have any we can use?
Sorry, there's a shortage, and what we do have, I need for my quantum excitation study.
But you won't need much for that.
True, but if it's successful, I'm having a party with balloons.
Come on, Barry, there's a Swedish team trying to run our experiment before us. Can you spare any?
Be honest. If the shoe was on the other foot, would you do this for me?
Yes.
Not a chance.
What are you doing?
He said be honest, so I was honest. Didn't your mother tell you? It's the best policy. So, what do you say?
Hell no.
He could have softened the blow.
It says right here on Wikipedia, a Mexican standoff is a confrontation between at least 3 parties.
How can you trust Wikipedia if they use between to refer to 3 parties?
They should have used among, right?
Or amongst if they were feeling whimsically archaic.
Enough with the chit-chat. Are we going to watch Ernest Goes to Jail or not?
Absolutely. But don't be surprised if this movie sets you on the straight and narrow.
I am open to gentlemen.
If any of you are looking for something to do on Valentine's Day, Amy and I will be streaming our first ever live episode of Fun with Flags. You're welcome to join us as we celebrate the timeless love affair between wind and flapping fabric.
Penny and I have dinner reservations that night, but any other time, no.
Sorry, Bernie and I are breaking in the new hot tub, if you know what I mean.
Not a clue. Raj?
Spending Valentine's Day with Emily.
You don't sound very excited about it.
Oh, I am.
Already. Just get it over with.
When you say it like it's easy. Have any one of you ever broken up with anyone?
No.
Not really.
You know, once I ordered an Uber by accident. I just got in and went somewhere.
So, you really gonna break up with her?
Yeah, I think so. Do you have any advice?
Well, I have broken up with my fair share of guys. I mean, how many times did I break up with Leonard?
I stopped counting at 4.
Great. my advice to you is do it at her place. You can leave when you need to. Tell the truth, make it quick, and be prepared for tears.
Oh, I'm gonna do a pre-cry before I go in there. Really dry myself out.
She meant Emily.
Look at this.
Yo, wait a minute. How do I know this isn't one of those joke phones that squirts water in my face?
Because that's not even a thing. Look.
You got called into human resources.
I'm sure it's because I insulted Pemberton and Campbell in a room full of Nobel laureates.
You did do that. It was awkward. People didn't know where to look.
This is a twist. Usually you're the one getting called into HR.
Yeah, now it's Amy. Who knew you were married to such a bad girl?
I suppose the signs were always there. And she did recently go to that rave at the mall.
It was a Spencer's Gifts.
There was music and a strobe light. If that isn't a rave, then I don't know what one is.
You don't know what one is?
Guys, come on. I think I'm in trouble.
It's no big deal. I used to get called into HR all the time. Miss Davis is great. Pro tip, if you find strong women sexy, do not say it out loud.
Oh, she wants to see me too. All right, let's get our story straight. This is all your fault.
Relax. Probably just gonna get a slap on the wrist.
Published a few months ago. How did you have time to design an experiment?
This whole thing is actually a gigantic accident.
You weren't even thinking about super asymmetry?
Thinking about it? We don't even understand it.
Can you believe this? Doctors Pemberton and Campbell have been doing a press tour trying to take credit for super asymmetry.
So what? I mean, no one's gonna give them credit for accidentally discovering something.
Yeah, who remembers the guy who was trying to find India and discovered America instead? What was his name again?
Now stop trying to steal our Nobel Prize. You come up with your own idea.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Have a seat. Thanks for being here. I feel the same way about you.
This is nice. All my friends hanging out, watching Ellen. It's like, what am I gonna do with my other 2 wishes?
It's not nice. She's having on the scientists who are trying to steal our Nobel Prize.
Although I will enjoy watching her expose Pemberton and Campbell for the coattail riding frauds that they are.
That is Ellen's brand. Gotcha journalism.
Yeah, you should have seen her take down John Krasinski last week. Got him to admit he loved his wife. It was brutal.
All right, our next guests are a couple of physicists. Don't turn the channel. They've been doing some viral videos online about what it's like to be in the running for a Nobel Prize. Please welcome Doctors Greg Pemberton and Kevin Campbell.
Why does she even want to have scientists on?
A silly question. Who else will give our audience causal explanations of natural phenomena?
I love you, honey, but think.
So you guys have discovered something pretty amazing in the universe. Obviously, I understand high-level physics because I'm a comedian, but can you explain it to the audience?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure we're even smart enough to understand it.
Look, the audience is laughing at them. It's starting.
I hate to say it, Sheldon, but I think the audience likes them.
Well, that will all change when Ellen asks them how super asymmetry explains the cosmological excess of matter over antimatter, and they panic, like Leonard trying to do a pull-up.
Hey, what'd I do?
Not a pull-up.
People have been loving your videos, especially the songs that you've been posting.
Thank you.
This may be pushing it, but I have to ask. Would you mind singing one of those for us right now?
Oh, why not?
All right. Come on, Ellen, they're right there. Go for the jugular.
Let's get physicists, physicists. I wanna get physicists. Let's get into physicists. Let me hear your boson song. Come on, Ellen. Let me hear your boson song.
Look at this. They posted another video. It's not even about science. They're on a celebrity bus tour.
Those are fun. I went on one and saw Tom Hanks talking to his gardener. He's even nice when you plant the wrong color azaleas.
Those guys are good at self-promoting, so what? No one ever won a Nobel for being nice.
Yeah, but if they did, do you know who would win one?
Are you gonna say Tom Hanks?
He picked up a shovel and helped the guy replant.
Dr. Cooper, there you are. I just want to tell you not to worry about this Pemberton and Campbell publicity blitz.
Are you worried?
Not at all. Not even a little bit. Look, It doesn't matter if they have popular support. We're gonna get the scientific community behind us.
He's right. The Nobel Prize is about the work, and as your fellow scientists, we support you and Amy.
That's great, Scooby Gang. Now, the university is going to host a reception for you and Dr. Fowler, where we invite as many academic luminaries as we can. Give them a chance to meet you, hear about your work.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, who needs to be likable when you have Nobel laureates campaigning for you?
Oh, now, wait a minute. Do you not think we're likable?
That's what's great about you. You never stop asking the tough questions.
Previously on The Big Bang Theory.
We conclusively proved superasymmetry, and yet somehow we still feel like imposters.
There should be a term for that.
Oh, for crying out loud, there is a term for that! It's called imposter syndrome, and you don't have it because you can't have it if you are imposters, and you are. We're the ones who discovered superasymmetry, so if anyone's gonna feel like they have imposter syndrome, it's us, because we're not imposters. They are! You're imposters and you're frauds!
Is that what I would have sounded like?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Sheldon, look at this.
Yo, wait a minute. How do I know this isn't one of those joke phones that squirts water in my face?
Because that's not even a thing. Look.
You got called into human resources.
I'm sure it's because I insulted Pemberton and Campbell in a room full of Nobel laureates.
You did do that. It was awkward. People didn't know where to look.
This is a twist. Usually you're the one getting called into HR.
Yeah, now it's Amy. Who knew you were married to such a bad girl?
I suppose the signs were always there. And she did recently go to that rave at the mall.
It was a Spencer's Gifts.
There was music and a strobe light. If that isn't a rave, then I don't know what one is.
You don't know what one is?
Guys, come on. I think I'm in trouble.
It's no big deal. I used to get called into HR all the time. Miss Davis is great. Pro tip, if you find strong women sexy, do not say it out loud.
Oh, she wants to see me too. All right, let's get our story straight. This is all your fault.
Relax. Probably just gonna get a slap on the wrist.
Maybe. But do not ask for that on the wrist or